Hello, welcome to the stream. Today, we're going to be continuing... Let me check if the audio is working. It might not be working. That'd be funny if it wasn't. We're going to be continuing Danganronpa, Another Despair Academy. Okay, it is working. Another Despair Academy. This is something that I've been doing for a while now. And I took a break because it wasn't fun. Like I played like 4 episodes of it, and I just wasn't having fun. Whether it was the game still being untranslated or the characters being unlikable, and honestly, me using a lot of silly voices kind of destroyed my throat. I really wasn't enjoying it. I'll be honest, and it was very derivative of the first game, which I like Trigger Happy Havoc the least. I think out of the 3 games, that's by far my least favorite. So it wasn't doing anything for me. It just felt super outdated. But I watched a video, and it said that at the very least, the what's it called? The end of the second case is pretty good. It's like acceptable, and it's like that's when you make your judgment. So I've decided, and I might regret this, but I'm gonna give it another chance. I'm kind of like the JelloApocalypse of this series because like I don't. That's not the right button. I don't like this game. So let's go read Monokuma file 2. Oh, why is it so blocky? Oh my goodness. The victim is Kazuna Tamori. Wait, is that right? That's not right. Kizuna, she's the, like, oh my god. She's like the sassy girl, isn't she? The power room switch on, there's a floor, there's a long term. Wait. What? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Oh, arrows, okay. Burn marks. Stomach wound. Like, and the text is so difficult to read. It's so, like, blocky and just gives me a headache, honestly. Like, there's just so many things that I feel like, I've seen a lot of people recommend this game, but it's so outdated. Like, I feel like this should be held at a higher standard. Like, this is just not something that I'm a massive fan of, but, I mean, whatever. It was made in 2013, so I can understand that. But it's 2022. It's been 9 years, I mean, I feel like we should judge it based off of now instead of based off of what was a great fan game at the time, maybe. Okay, dying message, flashlights. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I do have Weeby News in the background because stuff isn't translated and I don't remember, and this game is also really loud. But oops, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear anything. So yeah, no, I mean, we're just gonna try. We're gonna see how well we do. Now we can skip like the first bit just because we already did this, right? In part 4, we already did this. So like this is just kind of stuff we've already done because like I failed and you can't save, and if you want to restart the game you have to start from the very start, and it's really annoying, and this game is insanely loud. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna skip it until we reach the part. Now another problem is that I don't fully remember everyone's names. I think because the first chapter they use the first names and the second chapter used the last names, it's super confusing for me. Like if you tell me a Japanese last name, I'm probably not gonna tell the difference if I wasn't conditioned to remember it in the first chapter. Like I know Rei Mikaru, I know Akane Taira or something like that. I know Terugi Kinjo, but I mean that's about it. Like I will not be able to remember people's names. So, yeah, I mean, we're just gonna fast forward here because... Oh, hello, the Nonak LP. Sorry, I was ranting for a bit. Yeah, in the last episode, I made it about, not that far, but, we don't need to read this. We already read this. And, like, ugh, so much dialogue, man. And this is another reason why I didn't want to do it, just because I knew that there would be a decent ways until I got to the point where I died. And I just didn't feel like it, and I wasn't interested in the game. I didn't really care about who got murdered. Like, I don't know, I just didn't there wasn't a lot that the game was giving me to, like, care. Let's go skip. I'm getting 0. Why am I getting 0? So yeah, let's, So this is going to be a bit boring for now, and I apologize, but it didn't let me save. It really didn't let me save. Yeah, man. One second. I'm getting KBS 0 for some reason. Oh my gosh, there's so much dialogue to get to the first, like, bullet thing. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Finally, my word. My word, this is taking... Oh my gosh. Alright, let's do this. Oh. I'm getting red, OBS is giving me, like, red. KBS. I don't know why it's red and not green. I'm gonna check... It says no data. It's not giving any data? That's a shame. Why is it not giving any data? Have I done something wrong? Am I lagging? Sorry, I'm checking because OBS is like going from like red to orange to yellow. It's not green. And YouTube is now saying I'm not giving any data to the stream. That's weird. I don't know what's doing that. All right. There's so much dialogue. There's so much dialogue. My word. Ah. Like I know it's a visual novel, but like, oh my goodness, there's so much. I don't know the answer to this. I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer. I'm watching Weeby News. I'm trying to find out where she was, because I know I was about like 1/4 of the way in when I died. So and I had to go back from the start, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go back from the start. I don't know the answer. Is my Wi-Fi being my Wi-Fi's being weird today? Whoa, wait, what? Wait, what? She has a different, Weeby News has a different prompt than what I have. Oh, maybe it's behind still. Wait, no, did I click this? Oh no, because I was spamming, it was the first option, and since I was spamming, I didn't even get to see it. Fair enough. What about the second one? That being... oh, here we are. Okay, that being... this one. Hatano's injury by the... I don't know who Hatano is. I don't know who Hatano is. I think that's the girl that died, right? No, that's Kizuna something, right? Who's Hatano? Who's Yamaguchi? I know their first names, I don't know their last names. No, Hatano is Ayame. Right, she's the girl that reminds me of Maki for some reason. Okay. Alright. How much dialogue is there? So much dialogue! Ugh! It's just me whining. Maybe I should have done this before the stream, but I didn't realize how much of there was. I thought it was just like, like 2 minutes and it's done, but I'm sorry. The stream is lagging a bit, yeah, I apologize. My Wi-Fi has been very strange lately. I don't know what, like, I'm giving the appropriate amount of packets to OBS. Like, I'm giving a good amount of packets, but it's like, it's going from red to green to other colors, and I'm not entirely sure why, honestly. Wait, now it's consistently green. Now that I'm complaining, it's consistently green. Never mind. I'm not sure why. The other guy, Daniel, he's also been lagging a lot recently. Maybe it's because I'm going too fast, honestly. Is that why? Yeah, I'm giving about 3,000 KBS. But it's like every second the OBS signal changes color from like green to orange to red. I don't know why. It's so weird. It's been doing this for the last like, few months. Oh my gosh. My poor buttons are getting spammed so much. My poor buttons. I don't know. If there's a way to fix it, I'm stumped because I don't think I've touched it. I haven't touched my OBS. See, now it's like averaging at about 1,000, but it's still green. I don't understand the colors. I'm wondering if it's like YouTube. Maybe YouTube is just not obeying or something. Maybe YouTube is just being kind of problematic. There's so much dialogue. There's so much dialogue. I don't like this. There we go, finally. Oh my goodness. I am exhausted from not doing anything and pressing the Z button. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go here. Okay, let's do this. Alright. I'm cheating a little bit. Okay, so Kizuna Tamori is dead, I think, and they're gonna call her Tamori, so I need to keep that in mind. She was the girl that was like, oh my god, like, oh, what the heck? So let's keep that in mind. Wait, now that I'm not touching it, it's actually stable. So I'm wondering if it was because I was just constantly spamming the button. It was going like really fast, and so the stream couldn't catch up. I'm wondering if that's why, because that's really stupid if that's why. But I get it now. Okay. Stomach wound, and she was dead. That's what we'll do. Yeah, I feel bad for not finishing this chapter, honestly. I feel like, at the very least, what I should have done was I should have finished the chapter and then went on a long break. But instead, I didn't even finish the chapter, because like, I just had no interest. Like, I just didn't care who died. Like, I just couldn't relate to the characters, and it just didn't interest me. And, like, you know, now I want to give it a chance. I want to give this game a chance. But it's gonna have to earn it, because so far, there's not been a lot of reasons to like this game. I'm hoping that the end of this chapter will change that perception a little bit. Here we go. Wait, how do you shoot? There we go. Wait, why is OBS going red? Why is it red? Buffer. Let's see. It's a buffer thing? Yeah, that makes sense. A bucket. If you hadn't... Okay. I'm gonna... Like, it's giving me kind of OCD, just because it's like... it's like... Because I know my Wi-Fi hasn't been the best. But I'm just gonna let it slide, I guess. And hopefully it's not, like, the laggiest thing in the world. Let me listen to it for a few seconds, though. I'm gonna, like, it's giving me kind of OCD, just because it's like, it's like, because I know my Wi-Fi hasn't been the best, but I'm just gonna let it slide, I guess, and hopefully it's not like characters, and it just didn't interest me, and, like, you know, now, I want to give it a chance. I want to give this game a chance, this chapter. Let's do this. Alright. Cheating a little bit. Okay. So, now that I'm not touching it, it's actually stable. So I'm even finish the chapter, because like I just no interest. Like I just didn't care who died. Okay, I'm reviewing the yeah, it's fine right now. Yeah, okay. Hopefully it stays fine. I don't know. It used to be consistently like green, but like recently it's just been flashing back and forth. And I'm wondering if it's because I'm streaming at a bad time for my Wi-Fi. Which honestly might be the case, but I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, no, it doesn't seem like that. Something makes the idea to be wrong. It was written in the Monokuma file about what Tamori died of, and he gave me a clue that supports the evidence. Oh, is that wrong? Oh, crap. Oh, Weeby News is also wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. Okay. All I remember was that one of the viewers said in the first the first bullet you shoot was kind of like really poorly worded, whatever. Okay, how do you switch bullets? How do you switch bullets? Scroll wheel? I don't know how to switch bullets. This is gonna be a problem. I don't know how to switch bullets. Dude, I don't know how to switch bullets. Oh no! Oh gosh. This is not good. There we go. Shift. Okay, that's a weird button, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll be fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. That's my second. Oh gosh. Okay. The knife, I believe, was it? Hiya! Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, the voice acting is rough. It's a acquired taste. That's for sure. All right. Oh my. Why is that Korean? Tyra, wait a minute. The weapon that stabbed Tamori was not a simple knife, and the oh my goodness. Okay, I'm at 1 decibel of audio right now. Like the music is insanely loud, even at 1 decibel. So yeah, the weapon that stabbed Tamori was not a simple knife. It was the kitchen knife. Huh? The kitchen knife? Right. It even clearly stated in the Monokuma file. The definitive cause of death is a cut through the esophagus caused by a knife. Right, sorry, I can't remember well, but the kitchen knives are only in the kitchen. Is there any evidence the culprit brought? There is, because Kurokawa, I don't know who that is, saw that a knife disappeared from the kitchen right after the... Who's Kurokawa? Right, Kurokawa? Oh, it's Mikako, okay. Yes. Too slow response! So the killer brought the kitchen knife out of the kitchen? I guess, it disappeared from the kitchen. But that's a little weird. If the killer used a kitchen knife, that's a contradiction. What are you talking about? Oh wait, I think I know now, but why is Tyra talking like that? Obviously at the time of the crime, Tyra could have known that it was contradictory that the killer took a kitchen knife from there. The reason is... So, Akane took a knife, and we have to prove it. Why did she take the knife, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this? No, that's what we used. Why was Tyra's testimony used against the knife? I'm actually curious now. Or was it Kurokawa? It was Kurokawa's testimony. It's so... Oh my god, the text is so pixely, it's so hard to read. Kurokawa went to the kitchen and saw that one of the knives was missing. She mentioned the knife used to kill Tamori from that place. The killer never was near the kitchen last night. It's most likely they arrived very recently and left. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, again, I'm gonna cheat. I'm sorry that I have to cheat, but all I remember was that I was mad with the first one. The first, Oh, so it was... Okay, what was this? Wait, Tyra? Who's Tyra? Tyra's the mate. It wasn't this. I'm bad. I'm bad with I'm sorry. Like, I'm so bad with the last names, man. Like, I was so conditioned with the first names, because Chapter 1 was giving me the first names. I asked Tyra why she was in the student dormitory during the nighttime broadcast at the time of the incident. She said that before nighttime she was cooking... Ah, okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, god, the voice acting. Tyra, that contradiction is because you were in the kitchen at nighttime, right? Yes, that is Maeda-kun. What? What does that mean? Mikharu, didn't you say you weren't gonna meddle? I said I would help, but I said I would not raise a question, asshole. Okay, here's another gripe I have. The characters are just kind of inherently unlikable. Like, there's no reason for me to like Yuki. It also doesn't help that in middle school I was bullied by a kid named Yuki, so it's a little awkward for me. And it's like, I like Rei. Rei is my favorite character, but that's because I'm weird. Like, I don't think she's really likable right now. If I was normal, I probably wouldn't like Rei. So if I only like Rei because I'm being weird, you know, with characters that I like, what's that to say for the other characters? Like, they're just giving me not a lot to work with. Like, the pilot guy's annoying, the green hair one's a little annoying, the cop, we're not supposed to like the cop, I don't think. The girls are okay, I guess, but, like, you know, they're kind of one note. Like, one's a ghost girl, one's like a clown, you got the priest guy who's kind of up his ass. It's just like, I don't know, man. I'm not given a lot to work with here. Love watching streams using their big brains. I'm not using my big brain at all. I'm not using my brain at all, I'm just cheating. I'm using Weeby News for now. Because, again, I already did this. I don't remember. Tyra told me she was cooking in the kitchen near the end of nighttime. Cooking. I need to find a new voice for Tsurugi, just because, like, he destroyed my throat. So I'm gonna try to find a gruff voice for him. Yeah, I'm sure because I remember that I accidentally splashed oil on my clothes and wiped them in the bathroom. Huh? So that happened. I'm gonna give her not a Mickey Mouse voice. Oh, so that happened. Stupid voice. Wait, if Tyra was upset in the kitchen at that point, how did the culprit take the knife from the kitchen without bumping into her? So that's not all that weird. Tyra said it was around nighttime, but Tamari's death was at 9:30, written in the Monokuma file. Tyra, I'm asking just in case. You're the last person in that area. Did you put all the knives in place before you left the kitchen? Yes, I used it when I was cooking myself. You're cooking yourself? So I remember it for sure. So okay, I'm gonna take it that the person that translated this, the first language is in English, and honestly, I think good for them. Kudos to them. But like, there are a few errors that just kind of suss me out. I think you solved this one last time already. It's the kitchen knife issue. Yeah, I think that's what confused me. Love when watching. Yeah, no, I already read that one. Wait, when the knife was used in the crime, Tyra, you checked all the knives in the kitchen? It doesn't make sense. That's why it's called a contradiction. If you think about it, who do you think it's? Do you think it's not a kitchen knife then? No, there's kitchen knives in the kitchen. The second floor was open, and I've been searching all places ever since. But when everyone started investigating, didn't Kurokawa say she was in the kitchen? What? She saw the kitchen knife disappear? The kitchen knife used a weapon. Kitchen. That's correct. Then which one is it? Kinjo, don't you know? Kinjo's Tsurugi, right? Yeah, I got it right, yeah! Sure, it's a contradiction. You don't even have to think about the ridiculous story of using another knife out of nowhere. Kinjo's worked hard. Now we're all finished. He has the weird accent, but I don't know which accent I want to give him. But there's only one way to solve this problem. Really? How? Very simple, in fact. Tyra, you are lying right now. Okay. I don't think Tyra is going to be the villain here. I think it's way too early for that. And maybe I'm spoiled because I looked at Weeby News' stream of this part, and it's like 5 hours long, so I highly doubt that it's Tyra or Kane. Then again, maybe she also died a lot because there's no save, but we'll see. What? Now wait, why is it this way? Isn't it obvious? The Monokuma file doesn't lie. Also, the time of death is sure to be 9:30. Also, the kitchen knife is only in the kitchen. Therefore, the order of events, the kitchen knife being taken from the kitchen, killed Kazuna Tomori, is established. These two facts can be proven with certainty, but what does Tyra Akane mean? What proves that a woman was cooking in the kitchen? No, wait a minute, what are you trying to say? Tyra, I'm in doubt. Were you together with someone, yes or no? I was alone. I vaguely remember this. I can't believe someone got witness. Anyone can use it if it's just a talkative alibi. Oh no, wait a minute. Why is the room like this all of a sudden? I was really in the kitchen, guys. But if Tyra's words are true, it would never make sense. Tyra, did you lie? Why did you lie? Don't tell me. Tyra's the culprit! Why am I the culprit? What reason is there for me to kill Kazuna-chan? There's nothing. I got it. She was ignoring your persuasions and invitations. Did you bear a grudge? Funny, really. Kazuna-chan grunted a lot, but in the end, she accepted us. The weapon, my weapon after that. I conceded that you may or may not be the killer. Still, to say that you were in the kitchen would be a lie. Why are you lying like that? No, it's not a lie. Tyra, tell me honestly. I want to believe you that you are not the culprit. So then, Tyra is really lying to us? Here we are. Here we are, friends. Wait, do you know who the killer is or no? No, I don't know who the killer is. In part 4 of this series, I kind of rage quit just because I kept on dying and I was exhausted. And that was like 2 months ago. I never finished it. So, no, I don't know the killer. I don't know the plot. I don't know anything, honestly, about this game. All I know is that I have mixed feelings about it. Okay, here is another part. I believe I was also here when I died or whatever. I also don't. I straight up just don't remember the controls as well, so that could be a problem. Let me look up the controls really quick. What are the controls? Okay. 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 I don't know. I don't know the controls. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not trying to blame them. It doesn't make sense if Tyra's words were true. No, this case where Connie's words can be proven to be true enough. What? It seems you haven't realized, since you don't let me show you, the fact that Akane never lied. Okay. Let's do this then. For now on, counter-argument. Yeah, this is the one with the knife, isn't it? Oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Shift key. Okay, shift key is useless for me, too. Okay. Alright. Why shift key? That's weird. That's a weird key to have it mapped to, but I don't get it. Okay, let's do this. Wait, how do you switch bullets? How do you switch the knife? I can't switch. Wheel? Oh, there we go. Why is it arrows now? Why was it shift before but the arrows now? Okay. Oh, man. No, I don't know who the killer is. I'm guessing it's not Akane, but I don't know. Death was not instant. In other words, the time of Tomori's death is almost consistent with the time using the knife. You don't know that. In fact, even at such a time of death, Mori... I can't read. I can't read. It's so fast. That is unreadable. That is unreadable. Oh my gosh. Shit. How do I use thing? I don't know. Oh, shift. Okay, thank God. Okay. Oh, wow. I don't know what that says. Probably not good though. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Oh my god. Why are the controls like inconsistent? Like I don't get that. I feel like you should, you know, try to have consistent controls at least, you know. Oh well. So Kinjo is Tsurugi, and I think that yeah, his testimony here will contradict the other person. So that's cool. Okay. Oh man. Alright. That's not what I wanted. Oh shit. Okay. I have one life. I have one heart left. That's bad. But I think it'll be fine though. There we go. There we go. Wow. Oh my gosh, my ears just got destroyed by that. Oh my god. This was 2013, not the 1990s. I don't know why they don't have good... I don't know why this is in Korean. I don't know why they have good mics. Like, what? I feel like a lot of these fixes are really obvious, but... Who's Hatano? Hatano Ayame? Yeah. Hatano, I'm sorry, but there's a contradiction in that logic. What are you talking about? Isn't it possible to commit a crime while proving Tyra's words? Hatano, you mean the killer is taking the knife out of the kitchen right after Tyra leaves the kitchen to wash her clothes, and they run straight to the power room and put the knife back into Tomori's body? Yeah, if you move quickly, it's quite possible in less than 3 minutes from the kitchen to the power room. Fast isn't the problem. Do you forget, Hatano? By the time nighttime began, you guys were putting off the fire in the power room. Oh! Hatano, Kinjo, Mikaru, Uehara. If 4 people are in the power room and walk while an object that stands out like a kitchen knife, it cannot be missed or even hidden in plain sight. In other words, even if Tyra secretly manages to pull the knife out of the kitchen, it's absolutely impossible to enter unnoticed to the switching room and stab the knife in the butt. That's a long run-in sentence. I can't. Thanks for the explanation, Maeda. Thanks to you, it saved us trouble. Like Maeda said, Hatano, I understand that you're close friends to Taira. Unfortunately, if Taira's words to be true, there'd be an absolute contradiction to appear in their testimony. Akane, speak your mind. Did you really lie? Ugh. Can I say one more important detail about this? When the current body discovery announcement showed up, the 4 of us who put out the fire and the 6 in the student dormitory can find each other, so there's an alibi for us. But Taira, Akane, and Mikako Kurokawa, you 2 have no alibi. Well, this much has been proven thus far. Taira really killed Tamare? No, I'm not the real killer. Taira, really, the kitchen knife thing, I really don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I'm really not the killer. I didn't kill Kizuna-chan. Akane, really? Can I trust you? But how do you explain that when you don't have an alibi? If you don't have it, it means that either Taira or Kurokawa are the killer. They're the most potential oh, it's Kurokawa, isn't it? Okay. Is it weird to cook alone, to go to the bathroom? I just happen to be alone. I don't even know who died. It's the girl that was like, oh my god, like, OMG, I don't remember her name. Like, Kizuna Tamori, I think. What's her name? That's right. Taira, tell the truth, and if you're not guilty, prove your innocence! Is Taira really the culprit? Certainly without an alibi, there are 1 or 2 pieces of doubt, but was Taira really with Tamori? Who's Tamori? Tamori is the victim, that's right. No, I can't keep doubt, not until all the riddles are solved. I have to think what's been missing in the entire prize thus far. How do I open the truth bullets? I think, okay, this is where, I'm not gonna cheat anymore, because this is new stuff, but I don't exactly know what the stuff is. And I've won, I guess it saves because, you know, it's a new non-stop bullet battle or whatever. Taira is the Chinese. Why does it have to be Chinese? I'm not the Chinese culprit. How do you look at the bullet? Akane doesn't have an alibi. Since when? Oh, I say 8:30 p.m. That's what I think. Kobashakiwa. And there's no alibi for about 1 hour and 30 minutes with the witness missing. That'd be enough time to kill a person and for the fire. I did not! What was the fire for? Burnt fuse line, right? Yeah, there were a lot of confusing things at the crime scene. There were a lot of lighters and flashlights and fuse lines. Here, right? Here's where we use it. That's wrong. God dang it. Koba Kashiwa is the pilot. Yeah, actually, I remember that because he had the really long name. I remember that one. Oh gosh, is there a way to open the truth bullets? Because I should have read, honestly. That's my bad. I should have read. Oh frick, I'm dead, aren't I? Oh no, I'm dead in Korean, so I don't know what it says. Would you like to try again? Yes, please. Do I start with all my life, or do I only get 1 heart? Oh no, don't tell me Oh no, don't tell me I go back to the start. How do I open the menu? I want to look at the truth bullets, but I don't know how. Tab, maybe? No, are you locked in? You can't look at the truth bullets after a certain point? Oh, dang it! Oh, when I had the chance to submit stuff, I could have looked at the truth bullet, but I didn't because I'm dumb. That's bad. That's not good. Is there a way to look at the truth bullets? I need to know. I need a review. Now that I'm like actually back in the part that, you know, I left off last time. Do I have 3 hearts or do I have 1 heart? I think in another one there's no. Oh dang it! That's not good. Okay, I know that in some of the screens they will give the truth bullet, so I will use that to my advantage the next time it shows up. So that's gonna be kind of it's gonna be a pain, but I mean, yeah, whatever. I heard the second game is really good, and I hope it is. I haven't heard so much about the first game other than it's a really good fun gun apparently, but I don't know, man. My opinions have not been very kind lately. Okay. I'm not. Wait. Oh, okay. We're not. Okay, we're not that far off. Oh no! Don't. Oh, are we gonna do this thing with Ayame again? Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess that's not that far back, but like, ugh, it's annoying. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. That's not that far back. We're fine. We are fine. Don't worry. Don't worry, everyone. Be happy. Be happy for me. Pray for Jape. I heard a lot more about the sequel than the original. Not sure if that's good or bad. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, let's see. Why Chinese culprit? Why is that like a reference that is she Chinese or something? Okay. Why was the last one in? Okay, because the last one's in like a weird font. I'm guessing that's it. Right, just because the last one is in such a weird font. And I don't know why it's in a weird font, but I'm gonna assume that this is such a funny. I did not. Look, it's a weird font. What is it? What is this? Okay. Okay, I was right. Mistranslation? Maybe. Why is she Chinese? Okay, so Teruya said something along the lines of, you know, that she was there, right? Wait, Kobashikawa, that's impossible. What do you mean? What do you mean about Tyra procuring the tools used in the crime? Yes, Tyra had no alibi for the time being. I can't deny that. Bring the tools, however, there sure is one. Yo, that's a certain alibi. I want to hear this. The reason I know this is because of the fact that somebody told me. Right, Atori? Uh-huh. Atori knew it. The lighter and the fuse disappeared since last night. Gone from where? My guess would be the antique shop again. Atori mentioned that he went to the antique store every day after Maki... Who's Maki? Oh, Maki's, the first girl that died, I guess. Incident, the antique store was filled with most of the items. Then after nighttime on the second day, the things used in the case suddenly disappeared, as mentioned by Atori. Oh, that's it. You're right. I did check them. So you're saying the killer took the tools late at night on the second day? That would be the case, unless Tori's lying. No, it's a lie. It's no lie. It's true. Hey, the second day of Tori was almost 2 days ago. What kind? Can you talk back then, knowing what kind of scheme was made when Maki was? I'm sorry. At the time, I wasn't able to figure out things properly, so I couldn't have been in my mind playing tricks. So I wasn't really sure about it. Well, if you're sure the tools are gone, then the killer took the tools in the middle of the night on the second day. That's what's happened so far, if I understand this correctly. May I ask, why does that become Tyra's alibi? Why Tori's testimony becomes Tyra's alibi? It's because Tyra can't go to the antique store that night. Right, Uehara probably doesn't know about the three who weren't with Kinjo, and only the rest knows. So, we know Tyra can't go to the antique store at night. And the reason is... because of the late night rule, right? Was that it? I think that was it. Pretty sure that was it. Otori sounds like Morty. Yeah, that's the voice I give Sebastian de Best from Ace Attorney. It kind of sounds like this. Oh, I got. Okay. I vaguely remember the late night rule. That's a win in my books. I got one right. Why Tyra could bring the tools at night? That is because of the nighttime rule, of course. Because Terugi is being kind of like a hall monitor. He was like, "Don't go out at night." Nighttime rule. Wait, what?
If that's nighttime rule, that's what Kinjo decided, right? To not come out of your rooms late night after 10.
Then when did you decide that? Mikaru and Uehara had no choice but to know, because the group decided when you were not there. Oh, that's it. They don't come out of the room at night. This means that all the rest, meaning Mikaru and Uehara, who are on their own, could have come out after nighttime. Yes, in other words, Tyra was also in the time frame alibi for the nighttime. Yeah, I never came out of their own room at night. Wait a minute, that's no alibi at all. Huh? That late night rule isn't a rule set by Monokuma, is it? So what makes you think it's a genuine... Wait, I actually remember this. Wait, why do I remember this? Did I make it this far? That's... I'm sorry, but I think the same thing. Even if Tyra followed the rules faithfully, it's no different from without evidence. Does that mean... No. With that rule, Tyra's alibi could be enough. Kinjo-kun... Oh, what's it now? Until now, you've been pushing Tyra Kane, but your defense this time. Don't tell me you've been defending your own rules now, because that's a Seth-made rule. Surely not. I know the laxity this rule has. It's lax. Of course, as Mikaru said, it wasn't a formal rule, and it's been decided by ourselves, so there's no problem in breaking it. What, to break it? Is that actually helping the culprit? No, Kinjo! Did you suggest such thing even though you knew this would happen? Sorry, I kept the secret from you guys. Actually, I did some work on your private rooms. Work? Indeed. Every late night, I put a thin thread on the door to your private room. Oh, that was that the tripwire then? So was Kinjo the one who made the tripwire? What does that mean? In fact, it pasted so that it passes between the wall connecting the door to the door frame. If you do this, the tape will break when the door's open, and the thread will break as well.
So if the thread is broken, it would sound like someone opened the door.
No, I've been watching late at night every day this way. As each nighttime starts, I put a new thread on, and I got up earlier than anyone else in the morning to check out if any of the threads were cut. So I can guarantee you, Tyra's never been out of the room in a single night past 10 p.m. Why didn't she just, like, go over the wire? Did you say that? Then you know who exactly left the room on the night the tools were gone. No, unfortunately, I didn't find that out. What do you mean you couldn't find that out? You mean you couldn't confirm that the thread was broken? No, it's because no one had broken the thread. You just walk over the thread. I don't know, just like, see the obvious thread. Is it obvious? I don't know. No one left the room late on the second day? To be precise, the rest except Mikaru, Uhara, and Tamori, because the three were an exception. Then that means it was one of the three that was able to use the tools at the time. However, Tamori's already dead, so either Mikaru and Uhara are the culprit! Don't make such rash judgments, I swear I didn't commit the murder. No, wait a minute, Kinjo. What does that mean for us to have a thread on the door as a secret? Wait, are there 14 people? How many people are in this game? Are there 14? I believe it started with 15, because it wanted to copy Danganronpa 1. So is there 13 people still alive? What do you mean? I explained it was a device to check you out of the room. No, it's not like... Or 12 people alive, because Tamori's dead. It's as if you couldn't trust us at all. I mean, you were spying on us without saying a word. Tyra's right, Kinjo. You don't believe us, don't you? It's not my reality to believe or not believe. That is my nature. My own personality is basically always suspicious of everyone, other than me. Why is that your nature? What's with this expressions of disapproval? I proved Tyra's alibi thanks to the thread on the door, right? Reasoning itself is impossable, unless you're basically suspicious of others. I don't think it's Mikaru or Uehara. I think that it someone knew about the wire and they just walked over it. Like, that's my guess. I don't think it's either of them. Ray Mikaru seems way too important, and Uehara, like, maybe Uehara, but, like, I don't know. Like, he just doesn't seem to be doing much of anything at the moment.
Stop it! Why do you have to keep trying to fight? This isn't the time right now. While we're doing this, Hatano's leg.
Everyone calm down. If you leave my legs, even if you leave my legs, how many times is it going to repeat already? It's not too late to cover up disputes after all. The trial's over. Now let's focus on the case, please. Okay. So, it's just me and the priest who eventually took the tools. For now, I think so. But isn't that funny? You guys, all the other kids are suspicious, but Tsurugi Kinjo, not at all. What? I'll say this, no matter how much you claim Taira Kane was in the room, it is useless without evidence. So what do you prove, Tsurugi Kinjo? That the guy attaches a thread to a door. Where's the evidence that confirms your actions? Kinjo! If you think he's the culprit, in all situations he can sleep at will. Why is Tsurugi Kinjo not suspicious then? You think I'm the culprit now? Well, I'm just talking about possibilities. But you know there's no evidence in your words, you know? Ugh. If that's the case, there's no evidence for Tori's testimony, right? The only one who checked these items was Tori, and I thought to go on the second day. We have no way to check it out. What the place is? You can't believe me now. One moment. If Kinjo or Tori's words are false, then Tyra's alibi also false. Wait, what? I'm telling the truth here. Everyone is in disarray. If they're trying to look for reasons to distrust each other even more than Maki's trial, has our trust started to break? I don't want this outcome. I'm powerless on my own. Enough. Considering the true or falsehood of the testimonial change, I believe the testimonies that have already been pointed out is already a testimony worth considering. I like to approach this from the other side of the case. Krakawa, I think this is the first time I came here. I came here that you've said the longest speech. Krakawa's right, you guys. Now don't mind the trivial things. A lot of time's already passed, folks. Yes, it seems that we are being enthusiastic about the killers being lies. As Kurokawa said, let us turn around halfway back and move on. Okay, I think that'd be good, because I also want to avoid making Discord with you guys. Do whatever you want. Criminal, are you going to put things aside for a while? Either way, whether Tyra lied or not, we don't have evidence, no matter who's right or not. Let's solve another mystery. Okay. Okay, that's fine too. This is more urgent. The more urgent it is, the more necessary to go back to. But even if we go back, what do we do first? Basically, as I was before, you guys recall, the most important thing in this case is the dead body. But aside from who the culprit is, tell me what doubts you have about it. When then the path towards the outline of the culprit will look more natural. The body, Tamori's body was the most important clue. Let's recall in my memory how Tamori's body looked. Okay, Tamori's body. Piece of bloody cloth. How Tomori was killed. Let's think about it. I thought that before, but first of all, it's the knife, isn't it?
Yes, the Monaco flag clearly points this out.
Tomori was dead in the Switchium. Why did she go in such a place when there's not even light? It's possible that the killer moved it. Anyway, Tomori Subway went to the switch room. The chest of resistance to death with knife, it must have been. Huh. My big brain is not big right now. I don't know. I'm quite confused. Okay, Aw, man. Okay, I'm just kind of blindly guessing here, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Blood mark entrance, maybe? Tomori's dead in Switchium. When she goes to such a place, well, there's not even light. Yeah, why did she do that? It's kind of stupid of her. Oh, maybe the... yeah. To the switch room. Is that not it either? What? You've got this. You were smart enough to get the game, so you can surely finish it. Maybe. I hope so. I'm not smart enough for this. I don't even know what the truth bullets are supposed to be, and I don't want to restart the game to look at them. Because there's so much fucking dialogue. I'm not smart. Okay. Alright. One life. Again. I wonder if this is like the point where people get like burned out at this game, honestly. I wouldn't really blame anyone. Oh, okay, thank God. Yeah, I wouldn't really blame anyone if they were like really burnt out at this game. Cause like, there's just a lot of things that are just kind of iffy. But Tori, that was not it. Remember, Tomori's cause of death was obviously a neck wound. There was one.
The stomach wound, that's right.
Right, that's the important point.
Huh? The stomach was stabbed?
Why is that important? The killer was stabbed twice, right? In general, it is, but I think about it. The cause of the neck wound. In this case, for some reason, you stabbed your victim in the stomach and the neck later. If you're going to kill on the neck from the start, why do you want to stab at the stomach first? The stomach was hit cleanly, but the fatal wound was missed. However, she was killed in the end. Is there something amiss? Ah, that's so cruel. You could probably see it like that. Looking at the case as a whole, it takes something to put into notice. What? How do you mean something to notice? Perhaps the fire had something to do with it.
Fire? That's right, it turned out that there was a fire in the Switchium.
Yes, it's also important. Oh, fuck, I'm mixing up the voices now. You guys, don't you think that the fire happened unnaturally? That's true. If you see the fuse on the wall and even a lighter on the floor, you can see it right away. So are you saying that the killer started fire for some reason? Is there any reason to do that?
This is a question that doesn't really matter. Is the power room okay? I'm sure the Switchium is a really important place, so I heard. It's a big deal if it gets damaged. It's a really big place. But it's cool, of course. The fire was there. Fortunately, we lived because the fuse line was laid to burn only the walls. But, oh, it was supposed to not speak, right?
What do you say now? It was laid to burn the wall?
Oh, but it was kind of puzzling. There's such a big fire, but Tomori's body didn't burn at all.
Only the wall without touching the machines or the body. Was there something on the walls? If it's a wall, what else was there? A wall. There's something on the wall in the switching room. There's something comes to mind. Wait. Looking back at it, there was a line passing by too. It's on this wall of the switching room along with something else. Okay, so I can read the truth bullets here. I'm gonna use this to my advantage. Okay, Monokuma File 2. The victim is Kazuma Tamori, we know that. Estimated time to death 9:30. Found in the power room, Switchium, on the second school floor. There's a long torn wound on the stomach and bleeding as large. Torn wound on the stomach, okay. Critical cause of death is cut through the esophagus wide enough. That's really brutal. Burnt marks. They're on the floor and the walls of the Switchium are full of burn marks, and no matter how you look at it, it's very recent, but what was the cause of these? Probably fire. Tamari's fatal wound is a neck wound, but there is a long wound in the torn stomach. This also appears to be cut with a knife. I wonder, how did the killer even strike for it? Of course, the stomach cut could be fatal, but they would have a throat scream to kill next. They would have a throat... What's the throat scream? They wouldn't have had to hit the stomach first. Inori's medical exam. Inori informed the results of Tamori's autopsy. Basically, she said it matches the information in the Monokuma file. She also said that there was an abnormally large amount of bleeding. The amount of blood loss is individual, but in Tamori's case, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to die. She said that she must have felt a terrible pain. That's brutal, man. Broken flashlights. 2 flashlights were found broken in the switching room. Is it the flashlight of Tamori and the killer? They didn't destroy the evidence, then what was the reason to leave it there? Seeing that both of them were broken, there was a struggle happening at the same time. Dying message. A weird message that looks like it says XXXXX. The killer left it behind right before Tamori died. This has to be a clue somehow. I don't know what meaning it has, but Tamori left this important message to us. We have to be thankful. XXXXX. Oh my god, this better not be like something that only makes sense in Korean. This better not be like the Leon thing, but because I don't speak Korean, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna be mad. This kind of looks like an X, but I don't know. When the switch was broken dentures. Dentures? Oh, broken indentures. If you leave through there, you can leave the boiler room without... Boiler room? It says boiler room. Power room. Power room. Without having to leave by switching the entrance, but there was a person on the side of the entrance to the power room. They couldn't have, avoided being seen while killing Tamori. I'm getting the hiccups now. Even if there's no way out, why would they break the window? Let me read that again. The fuse line is located along the wall of Switchium. The middle is burned, and there are traces of it being wet. It seems that this was the cause of the fire inside Switchium. Probably the culprit was playing a fire with a fuse. What is the reason for it? A large piece of man-sized cloth is placed in the center of the Switchium. It has been checked, and there's blood and burnt marks. 2 points to bloody as hell. Bloody as well. It was probably for the purpose of stabbing with a knife and not having blood in the body. Lighter is found in the bloody cloth. A small lighter. So it's triggered with lighter. Maybe possible. Secret message. The motive. Oh, great. I can't read it. Oh, no, I can't. It's a secret message from 2 days ago. Piece of cloth was covering it, lighter burning almost everything. The content can be read properly, but within the letters you can see the secret note, and it says Yuki Maeda, which is the protagonist's name, might be. Need a hint? Simply become bilingual. Maybe. I need to become bilingual for this. Wire trap. It's the wire trap, right? Because they were asking something's on the wall. There's a lot of evidence. This is going to be a very long segment. Oh my goodness. Okay. Blood marks on the side. No, this game setting is Japanese. It would be Japanese instead. Isn't this Korean, though? Is it not Korean? This looks Korean. No, yeah, no, that's definitely not Korean. Now that I'm looking at it. This is Chinese. I'm pretty sure that doesn't look Korean to me. I don't know. I know this game's Korean, but... Yeah, the thing on help, that's 100% Korean. This is, like, Chinese, I think. Anyway. The Switchium... I should finish reading this, actually. The Switchium was a wire trap installed. The entrance site is so sharp that it's difficult to confirm with only bare hands. This is how Hatani hurt her leg. It looks like the killer installed it. What's the reason? Hatani's injury was... What if Hatano did that so that it's like, oh, it's definitely not her, she has an injury. Oh, why would I give myself an injury? It's like, she gave herself an injury to get away with it. When she was injured, it's hard to see it properly, but it's a flashlight. It appears to have been caught in the fire of the Switchium. But if you have a flashlight, you already have 2 inside. It was placed as... Why would they have only burned without breaking? How? Prior to that, the flashlight the Switchium came from Tamori and the killer who's using the flashlight then. Why is this a different font? This is like a nicer font. Why isn't it this? This is so much nicer. Okay, we already did that. We don't need to do that. I we already read that. Japanese. Is it? Okay. Yeah, probably Japanese. Yeah, I don't know why I said Chinese. Why did I say Chinese? It's clearly Japanese. It was inside the Switchium, breaking through the window inside the smoke. I'm repeating just words they said. That it feels wrong. It's too neatly broken. Yep. Okay, I think all the testimonies have been used already. I don't think we'll need them a second time, so I'm gonna say wire trap. And that was not right! Okay! Great! There was one thing in the wall of the Switchium. On the wall of the Switchium. Is this the floor or the wall? Wait, crap. Is that the floor or the wall? I don't know. It says behind her, so... No, left behind, not behind her. So wait, is it the floor or the wall? I don't know! I don't know! Burn marks? Lighter. I don't know! Broken window? That's a wall? That's... I don't know! Window fragment? I guess this is like a wall, so I'm gonna say this? Yes! Did you not find all the evidence? Why don't you know? I did this 2 months ago, so I barely remember. I guess I should have, like, you know, recapped, but, like, I didn't feel like it. I thought I would get by it, but okay. Okay, this one's good. What was on the wall of the switching room? There's only... I guess that's technically not the wall, that's the window. I mean, the window's on the wall, but... Okay, whatever. Glass window. The glass window? The big glass window? Wasn't it broken by the time we arrived? To be fair, Japanese use Chinese symbols in addition to their own alphabet. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, well, it turns out that when Kincho and the others brought the fire extinguisher to put the fire, didn't they say hear something cracking or breaking inside? It's the glass, right? That's right. At the time, I thought that it was the sound of someone in the switch room breaking the window and going inside. I asked Uehara to check the entrance of the power. Okay, honestly, the only reason why information gets, like connected in my brain in the actual Danganronpa games is because the font in the truth bullets is so nice. Like, I know that's a really weird thing to say, but because the font is so nice, it sticks in my brain better. Here, the font is, like, really kind of ugly, so it doesn't connect. In the end... No, look at this. Look at the name. Kinji Uehara, Case 2. It's so blurry. Like, I know it's, like a pixely kind of game, but it's so blurry. It's like, ugh. Like, maybe this is the best they could do, but, oh, man. Again, this was made in 2013, not, you know, the early 2000s. Oh, well. Wait a minute, if the only thing on the wall of the switching room is the glass window, the culprits were spread through the window.
Well, I think I've heard this somewhere. When the glass is heated, it becomes fragile. Well, that means the killer set fire to the switch room after killing the boy. He broke out the glass window while everyone put the fire and take advantage of this to escape.
Wait, isn't that weird? If that's the case, all you have to do is heat up the window and break it. There's no reason to do a big job by setting the whole wall on fire, waiting for no reason, right? I agree. I'm mad. It's possible it was used as a smoke screen. Actually, Uehara tried to check the entrance, but did he say he couldn't see anything because of the smoke?
Wow, that's too complicated.
Anywho, doesn't that mean someone was outside the switch room right before we got in? The poor person has been dead for 2 months. Yeah, I know. They just like they didn't care about her dead. So the 12 of these guys, they just left her dead. Then me and Kinjo were gathered at the point Uehara and Mikaru had a definite alibi, right? No, you guys are making a big mistake right now. Huh? What do you mean? Think about it more carefully. Then in your thoughts, you can spot the contradictions. Oh dang! Oh wow! I wasn't expecting this. We're jumping right into it. Now, hopefully, now that I read the truth bullets, I'm a bit smarter. Because I've been kind of dumb so far. I also only have like 1 life, so I mean, we gotta be smart about this. Oh man, we are mistaken. What do you mean? Reorganize what you guys said. You go through the switch room. Surely the fuse and the lighter were used. Burnt fuse line. Burnt fuse line. The reason the killer used those is because there was a purpose for setting the fire.
By the way, the fuse is only surrounded by the wall, right?
That didn't work. God dang it. Okay. Alright. Alright, fine. I'll just die. I'll die. It's fine. It's fine. I should have finished reading it. I'll die. Yep, there we go. I'll take that L. I deserve that. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. You know what? I need a little breathing break anyway. It's okay. Oh my gosh, are we all the way back? Oh. Okay, well, at the very least, I get to just chat with you guys for a few minutes. But yeah. The poor person has been dead for 2 months, so the buff eye guy, okay. I don't know, the red thing is eye. What is that? Yeah, actually, I never noticed that. I never actually noticed that. What is that? He looks like Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, or whatever his name is, the angry red eye guy. I want to say a monocle. I don't know what that is, honestly. So, how is everyone? I'm curious to see how long this case is. I hope it's not that long. Because, you know, I don't have the, I don't have, like, because I can't save. Like, I have to go back from the start if I don't finish this in one session, and I don't know, I'm tired. I'm not tired right now, but I will be tired later, and I think my biggest worry is that, you know, I won't be able to save again. I don't remember, what is he? He's the big buff guy. I think he's a pilot, right? No, he's not a pilot. He's clearly not a pilot. He's something else. I can't check. What is, Kikaru? Does anyone know what Kikaru is? I don't know what he is. Ultimate... It was pilot, wasn't it? I don't know why the first thing that's coming to my head is, like, firefighter. Because, like, Haruhiko is the pilot, right? I have no idea. We need like I need like an actual fan to help me, to not only just give me hints, but to also just you know, make me feel better about this game. Be like, it's okay. I know it's rough now, but it'll get better. I assure you. Because I don't know right now, and I don't know how much longer this trial is. Like, I feel like we've been going in circles. You can save an intermission. Oh, thank God. Okay, thank God. All right. I didn't actually read the full bullet time thing, so that was my bad. I think I should read it this time. Okay, we are mistaken. What do you mean? Okay. Reorganize what you guys said. Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. The reason the killer used that is because there was a purpose for setting the fire. Oops. On the walls, in addition to the windows, there was no special items there. Wait. Meaning, the copper broke the window, and the smoke started to spread! Did you check that, Inori? Glass windows are fragile when heated.
Yes, the molecular state changes and cracks occur.
I got it! Okay, so if the glass was fragile, it shouldn't have shattered. It should have just, like, been like, whoop! It should have shattered, right? I don't know if that's the logic. Ultimate lawyer, yeah, that's right. He's the ultimate lawyer. Yeah, that's it!
Yeah, what's that?
As Kindro said, I think we are mistaken for one thing. It's what Inori said right now, broken glass, that's what I mean! What are you talking about? We know for sure the glass is broken, aren't you? Yeah, the window was broken, glass window, but it wasn't broken by anyone. It was broken by anyone? Did the window break on its own?
That's a bit ridiculous. I guess I'm not a genius.
No, Maeda made a very precise point. As Maeda mentioned, the window was broken alone without anyone touching it. Wait, what? Really? Is it possible? Like Inori said, the glass was weak to heat. Of course, it can withstand a certain degree, but if it's heated directly, or if the temperature difference between the windows and outdoors is severe, the weakness becomes more prominent. Guys, you remember the structure of the switching room? It was a completely enclosed space except for the entrance, right? In fact, even when the fire broke out, I couldn't feel any heat outside.
Yeah, Kinder's words are correct, but still, isn't it too much for a glass to break just by thermal change without any external force? Of course the conditions are right, not impossible, but...
I don't know what you guys are saying! Right, as Inori mentioned, the logic's a bit far-fetched. But what if the conditions were met?
Huh?
I don't know if anyone noticed, but because it wasn't a part, that was not noticed at the scene of the crime, and because the switchium itself was dark and probably no one else was interested, but the glass window of the switchium was very tight. I mean, it will get better, translation-wise, also story-wise, thank God. And this trial will go on for still quite some time. Okay. Well, let's see how far we go before I get annoyed at this game. So I don't know what they're trying to say right now. That the glass was broken by itself. Yeah, maybe because of the fire. I'm not sure how I got that, because I just kind of blindly shot that part of the testimony. I don't get the logic. It's like, they were like, the glass is fragile, and I used glass shards, but how does that prove that? Oh well. About 2 hours. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, it's an interesting reasoning, and what's the basis of it? That it was only possible that the glass could break on its own by hearing this? You didn't throw this without thinking, right? Okay, I mean, at least it's longer, because I feel like the last trial, the first trial, it was very short. It was just a very underwhelming mystery. It was just very short, and you know. This one seems to be a lot more complex, at least. Maybe a bit too long for my tastes, but I mean, it's whatever. Like, because it's not, like, I feel like with Danganronpa, there's like this intensity of like, who did it? I'm so nervous, I care about these characters, you know, I hope it's not this person, I hope it's not this person, but I genuinely don't have that feeling. Other than like with Rei, I guess, but I know it's not Rei, because she's too important to be the bad guy this early. So I don't know. This Kinjo's marked on an adequate basis. Isn't that right, Kinjo? And it's not Kinjo either. He's also a very important character. I think he's going to survive until near the end. Right. Did you also notice it? I only care about the main three. I only care about Yuki. Not even that much, honestly. He's kind of boring. Tsurugi and Rei. I don't really like Tsurugi, but I mean, caring about him is you know, because I hate him, I have a bit of an emotional connection compared to some of the others where I just don't really care about them. That's my cue to get popcorn. Nice. Broken when I said the window was broken by someone. Wrong voice. The exact reason why the glass is broken is that's because of the glass shards, right, Kinjo? The shards.
Correct. Please don't tell me I'm the only one in the world that doesn't get this until you get a proper explanation.
Yeah, I don't get it either. At first, I only knew that the killer would make use of the window in some way to escape without fail. But Kinjo said during the investigation...
Then please do. I need to investigate the window more.
Okay, Kinjo, 1 second. Can I ask one more thing? I just heard the whole situation from you, but I still don't get what was weird about the glass shards from the window.
Simply put it was neatly broken.
Huh? The glass was neatly broken. What does that mean, you ask? In other words, it means if you broke it with human strength, it wouldn't break like this. Is that what that means? Like, I feel that's kind of a stretch, but whatever. It's human power. It's neatly broken. I don't understand it.
I see. What you mean is the broken shape. When I sit and think about it, it really feels like that.
Yeah, if someone breaks a window with a hand or blunt object, it would crack and break like a spider web. Have you ever experienced it at least once? You accidentally broke a glass in the shape of a broken glass?
Oh, definitely. It looks more like it's broken in a very complex shape, like cobwebs.
Or how is the glass window of the switchium? It's like a broken shape, as if part of a window someone got neatly removed. No matter how you look, don't you think it is broken? You know.
Do you guys want to show me a reference or something? Can someone show me a reference? I don't know what he's talking about, because I don't know what the glass looks like.
It certainly looks that way. There seems there's no contradiction in Kinjo's words.
Funny, is it?
Mikaru, you have known this much. I like you to stop trying to test me. Don't think of the class trial as a joke, Mikaru.
Oh my, thanks for the advice. I'm just worried that one day you'll be lost as these friends of yours.
Kinjo, don't mind Mikaru. Keep going.
Actually, they finished explaining.
Wait a minute. If Kinjo's words are true, then that means when the fire broke out, doesn't it mean that nobody else was inside the switchium?
Oh, so that's what he meant.
Wouldn't it be very likely if someone inside were trying to escape, but it would be quicker to break the glass manually instead of waiting for the heat in order to break itself?
Yes, besides, Uehara at the time opened the entrance to the power room guarding it, no matter how thick the smoke was. If someone tried to leave, they would have been caught.
At that time, we all thought we hadn't seen them because we all knew someone broke the glass. But in reality, no one was inside the switchium. And thus, the killer deliberately heats the glass and breaks itself, and for a reason, make us think someone inside the switchium broke the glass and escaped. Okay, then that's right. Then, again, everyone's alibi no longer hold. Is that the conclusion? Huh? Think about it. If there was no one inside the switchium, the killer was ready to start a fire in advance. He could nix us at any time. If that's the case, aren't you saying that it's possible for everyone to start a fire, including Kinjo and the group meant to put out the fire? Then the window was broken, and the rest of us inside the doorway are inside!
Nani?
Oh, you mean we don't have an alibi either?
Yamaguchi's right. Who's Yamaguchi? Kikaru, right? Kikaru. Anyone can commit a crime by reasoning from the information provided thus far. Hold on, is that established murder under the presence that the person who caused the fire is the culprit? It hasn't been clear yet, but it seems too hasty.
There's no reason for the person who's not the culprit to set fire. I'm not crazy enough.
Even so, at the beginning of the timing of this incident, Tamori's death occurred at 9:30 p.m. Was anyone close by during that time?
I meant this earlier, but I was cooking alone.
I was looking on the warehouse for things to help with the treatments. It was useful for as first aid.
I was lying on my own bed. What the? You mean everyone was alone?
There does not seem to be anywhere near the time of the crime. The only way we could see each other was to find out where the other was, or where the alibis were lost, with the exception of Mikaru, Uehara, and Kurokawa.
Wait, then we're back where we started.
Oh my...
There's no evidence that everyone has an alibi to the culprit, that's why.
You mean there's no one in doubt? No suspects? No suspects. But then, who was it? What?
Oh, then Messenger of Fugan, maybe we're in the habit.
Stop doubting Akane. Didn't the talk about her testimony finish before?
No, it wasn't over. It's just that it was put on hold because there was so much uncertain information. Nothing resolved about why she lied.
No, I didn't lie.
Wait, if it's not Tyra, it's the testimonies of Kinjo and Toy proved, right?
Yeah, that's right. What the culprit is, they had to prepare a fuse and a lighter to start the fire, but it wasn't mentioned that Tyra didn't come out of their room in the middle of the night. Then when we went to our private rooms.
I'm uncertain about that. Frankly, I'm suspicious of each of them, and they were put on hold.
Shouldn't we use that information we have, even if it's uncertain information, unless there's an objection to definitively deny it? I apologize, I'm really sorry. Even if it's out of my free tools, I just keep it in mind. Tyra's lie, however. Ah!
To be honest, that's the same with me. If she's not the killer, why'd she make such suspicious remarks?
Okay, so Akane is defending the killer.
Hey, I told you, I must have been mistaken.
Well, either way, Tyra wouldn't be able to get the tools, so she can't be the killer. Enough of this meaningless argument.
You really are stupid.
What now? Do you think we're stupid?
It's so stuffy when you can't see it. Want me to share more insight?
What the? At the start of this class trial, you said you weren't gonna help.
Oh, did I? Then I won't meddle. Do it yourself.
No, that's not.
Wait, the first Makara might know something, you know?
I'll tell you one thing for those who are ignorant and poor. And poor? What? Is that there is a method for the criminal to get tools without using their hand. They teleported! No, I don't know. Say it then! The most representative example is an accomplice. You suspected that there could have been an accomplice in the last class trial, right? Is Akane the accomplice? But Mikaru, isn't it less likely that in this case we were informed that there would be only one person who escaped this place would be the killer? On a scale from 1 to yes, how lost do you feel? Very high. Very, very high. I'm very confused. But I might keep on going, because I've been told that this, like, at the end of the second trial, there's, like, really good stuff that happens, and then you might change your perspective on the rest of the game. But I don't know. I feel like putting the second trial as, like, the one that's kind of iffy, it's not good. It's not good for any people that want to get interested. Because the first case was already kind of easy and, like, kind of meh, and the second case is very just confusing. According to Kinjo, in the middle of the night, the day the tool disappeared, not only Tyra, but also because neither of us left our private rooms.
Except for the 3 had been attacked, I suppose.
What? Why are you already making it confirmed as I did? It's not me.
Okay, surely Mikaru and...
They did teleport, right? That's how they did it. How else would they do it? How else would they do it?
Antique shop until now.
You don't even have to doubt me, Uehara or Kinji, the person who brought the items from the antique shop. Can't you see it? Based on the testimonies from Kinjo and Otori, there were only 3 people who were free to run that day. Mikaru was saying that the accomplice is obviously visible. Surely it can be that. It can't be that person, right? Okay, now I'm thinking, what if, and my OBS is lagging, which is perfect. I'm thinking right now, what if Kizuna, Otori, the victim, what if the victim is actually the culprit? Maybe one of them is the ultimate magician, I don't know. Okay, it's obviously not gonna be Kizuna, right? She's the victim, right? It can't be her. Okay, there we go. Mikaru, the person who brought the tools, you mean it's Tamori. Hi, it was Tamori! That's right, if you have an accomplice, Tamori Kazuna shows up. You can't see anyone else, can you? By the way, I'm ashamed that the incompetent had the answer to this. Wait a minute, Tamori's the victim though, what is the accomplice? I'm not sure how exactly, but the only ones to bring the tools were Mikaru, Uehara, and her. She was the victim, so I'm wondering if there could be a contact with the criminal at some point. Incompetent. This is a common pattern, is it not? The story of a criminal tricking someone into a crime. Speaking of which, the criminal took advantage of the accomplice in the end. Wait a minute, Kinjo! Kinjo can also bring the tools at nighttime. There's no way to prove that Kinjo was out of the room or not.
Take the timer now while talking about that. Believe or not to believe. You are free to believe. Now I think it's wise to follow more clear information than uncertain leads. Yeah, if you're with Tamori, you can definitely bring the tools.
So what happened? For some reason, Tamori did something funny. The killer himself maintained an alibi that Tamori delivered the tools to the killer in the late night hours. No, wait a minute. But Kazuna-chan didn't change her mind. This would be a reason to decide to help a killer.
You said she was an accomplice, but she can't actually get on the level of an accomplice. What the accomplice did was just deliver the tools. I need this thing to bring to get these for me is not enough excuse.
What about it?
Wait,
What about it? If Tyra was the culprit, there's nothing strange about that, right?
no! Oh, they spend so much time blaming Tyra, and it's just like, it's probably not, it's 99% not her. We've been going in circles now, huh?
Tyra, I'm sorry I have to doubt you, but no matter how much I look, there's only you.
You too.
Everybody, this is too much. Why are you all so anxious to turn me into the bloody criminal? Killer, you don't even have an alibi. The only difference between you and me is that I made a mistake once. Yeah, that's right. You just got an appropriate stick, so you're hunting witches. You villains!
Apologies, but it's a situation that doesn't seem to be as bad as it is right now.
I'm the culprit only because there's no certainty at all. Tara's the culprit. Is that really it? As Tara said, there's only one thing everyone is suspicious right now. It's just a witch hunt. If there's no solid evidence, let's think about it. Was there any more convincing evidence? Is Tyra telling the truth or is she lying? Okay, that I'm not happy with at all. Because I know for a fact, I don't know why they did not translate the game that has to do with words to English. Like, I feel like, and maybe it's like harder to translate words, like, you know, to transfer words, but I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Nah, she's too hot. Too hot. Nice to be the culprit. I don't think it's. I really don't think it's her. Like they've put so much emphasis on her. Like if it is her, that would just be annoying as heck. Okay, so for some reason they didn't want to translate this part. I feel like this is probably one of the first things we translate, just because it's like, you know, pain in the butthole. But how do I don't know how to shoot. How do you shoot? I'm clicking. Okay, like that. Where are the letters? Where'd the letters go?
I did take a Korean class. I can kind of read this, but I mean, I don't know what it says. Like, I can read it, but I don't know what it says. There we go. Alright, why Hangman game? I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, why wouldn't you at least say, like, oh, by the way, we didn't translate this part, here's the answer, just so that you can save a bit of time. Like, cause now you have to go out of your way to look up a walkthrough, and you might see spoilers. It's just like, what's the point? Just put like a guide. Even if you're not gonna translate it, just put like a guide, you know. Oh well. Come to think of it, there's a clue about the culprit's identity. Oh? Clue with the culprit's killer's identity, is that true? If you knew that, why did you mention this now? Sorry, I just remembered. And even though it's a clue to the killer, I don't know who it's pointing to. You don't even know who it's pointing to, then what do you think is a clue to the killer?
Marita, what you're referring to is the dying message.
Right, some may not have seen it, but next to Tamori's body there...
A dying message, is it? Something like a cryptogram that point to the killer before they die? Yeah, everyone take a look.
I'm lagging. My misstream is OBS is freaking out on me. Don't know why it does this. I'm not actually sure why it does this so frequently. Like, I don't know. It's so weird. Any packets? I don't know why it'll just go to 0. Right. Hold up 1 second. Oh man. Like, I'm trying. Oh my gosh. I think it's my Wi-Fi. It's acting slow. I don't know what it is.
No, wait a minute. Because
I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi. It's kind of lag and it's not loading this video. Okay, whatever. I straight up can't, I can barely hear my audio because I had to lower it because you can't lower the audio in this game and it's so loud. It is ridiculously loud. Oh well, this is a dying message for me to be written by Tamori.
Hey, this is it. It looks like a blood spot, too. I thought about the blood spot in a strange shape. It actually looks like that, but is there any meaning in these letters?
Yeah, OBS is so weird. Why is it so weird? Like, I'm giving the right amount of bit rate, or the right amount of bits, but it keeps on going from red to green, red to you know, orange and stuff. I'm gonna lower it to 3,000 instead of 4,000. Maybe that'll be nice. Yeah, maybe that'll be nice, actually. Right, I think it's a good idea to decipher the dying message. Rather than being suspicious of Akane while catching a fuss over it. Okay, that... Okay.
What does it say? What does it say? Do we have the letters?
XXXXXXX. XXXXX. 4 X's. Oh my god, it was her ex. It was her ex. I don't know who her ex is. Who is her ex? Kazuna. I don't even remember much about Kazuna if I'm being honest. But I don't know what that means at all.
I think Kinjo or Mikara may know. Isn't it a professional's job?
Basically, the dying message refers to the culprit more directly than anything, because if just before he dies, the victim cannot afford to waste their time thinking. In other words, if you think a little, it has various meanings that will need to be solved. Don't think very hard, just change your perspective a little. Oh, that's all I need to do, apparently. I just need to lower the bitrate to 3,000 instead of 4,000, and apparently that is what helped. That's kind of awkward. I should have done that. Oh well. 4x, what does that number have to... Wait a second. What is 4 in Korean? I want to know. 4 in Korean. Neh. Okay, that's probably not it. 4 in Japanese. What is 4 in Japanese? It is, she. She. Who is she? This game is too yeah, exactly. My Wi-Fi is that bad. She. So she is 4 in Japanese. Who has she in their name? Him. It's this guy.
Actually, it doesn't seem like the last X is a little big. It seems to have 3 different meanings in the first 3.
XXX. It could be like 30? 30, 10? 10:30. Maybe he's like, I was killed at 10:30. Oh my gosh, what if it is 10:30? Because I know they read like right to left, not left to right. Oh my god, what if she was trying to say 10:30? I don't know what that means though. I don't know how that'll help. I have no idea how that'll help, but I'm happy. XXXXX. What could that mean? She or ne? 10:30. That's all I can think of. Is like because X is the Roman numeral for 10. So maybe she died at 10:30.
What is the meaning of X?
You guys are really stupid. Please say Roman. Oh, please, Ray, confirm my theory. What does that? Does it mean you understood the meaning of the dying message? Of course not. There's nothing to understand. That's not the password. It literally points to the killer. What? That was it. What? What do you mean literally? Well, first of all, if you don't know, even after telling you this, I'd rather be executed and die.
No way, where do you look? It only reads X!
Katakana.
Huh?
Katakana word. Think about it. Katakana is... Wait, katakana? Obviously the dying message looks like a letter X at first glance. It's with blood, but from a different perspective, it look... What is katakana? What is that? You wanna explain, game? You wanna have a translator note? Be like, oh, by the way, katakana is Korean characters. You wanna explain, please? Just a little? Just a little? Letter X, the letter that reads like an X in katakana. Just a little, please? Me. The most familiar one I can see. Okay, I was never gonna get that. Okay, you need to be capable of understanding Japanese alphabet to solve this. What? Oh well. I didn't even read Tsurugi's. No, something, something. In fact, Japanese can be read differently enough. Even. Okay, me. Mikaru! It was right! No, it's not right. There's no way it's right. Me. 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 It's not strange for a person on the verge of dying writes with their own blood, but it would be weird if they would write straight. Write straight.
Did that mean they were trying to draw in the end?
The middle X and the third X, the alphabet X, have long vertical strikes. Alphabet X, they're all alphabet X.
If X is tilted, it becomes bleh. Where the vertical stroke is long. If it's long, to, ei. I don't know, man. I'm getting a headache.
No way. So this is just a reverse Leon. It's a reverse Leon. So maybe for Japanese people this is really obvious, but for English people it's like extremely complicated. They actually are giving you hints to the game. You can definitely figure it out without looking it up, really. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea who the murderer is. I know it's not Akane, but like anyone. Okay, it's not Akane. It's not Tsurugi. It's not Rei. But everyone else is on the table still.
When I think of katakana, the first next thought is similar to me.
Oh my god! Please don't tell me it's Mikaru. Oh my god! I'm gonna cry. Ayame. Hatano? Oh my god.
I'll give you one more hint. The third X is a symbol it's hiding, see?
It seems I can't see anything like that.
Look closely, it's buried in the big X next to it. It's hard to see because there's a drop of blood in the exact same location.
Oh my god, is it Ayame? I don't know if you say so. Oh my god, is it fucking Ayame?
Allow me to read a question to you. Kinjo, your reaction seems to be a reaction after knowing the correct answer.
America, approximating America, or wa in with wine. Wa me to I, metoi, no, metoi, metoi. I don't know what I'm doing.
At one point after listening, I don't need...
Mekaru. And in Kurokawa's words, I began to realize it. Seems like there are some people who know solid besides me. The identity, dying message. If you think of it as katakana, the first letter is me, and the last one is a hesitant. Second, and third are letters with long vertical strokes. The candidates are I and... Oh no, it's one of the two. So it's mei or meto. Meto. Ayami hatano. No. Yes. No. I don't know. I don't know. Told me. Wait, I don't know. Am I stupid? I don't know. I think I'm stupid. I don't know. I don't actually know. Rest in peace, Kyokamaki. Rest in peace, Kazuna Tamori. Me, to, or me, I, Rei, Mikaru, Hitsu, Haruhiko, Kyubish. I don't know! I'm so stupid! Oh! Guys. Mi, to, me, ayame, hatano, irami. This has E and me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want to believe it, guys. I don't want to believe. I am not a clown. I am the entire circus. Okay, this is the one character I wasn't even thinking about. Because I didn't even know her last name. I don't even really remember her first name, if I'm being honest. There's no way it's her, right? I mean... Wait... Teruya Otori... Teruya Otori... There's an... I feel like... Oh my gosh, I feel so stupid. I don't... Huh? Akane... Taira... Me? Toi... Me? Akami? Akan... I don't know! Mito! Me. Tomi. Imi. Tomi. You got it. Just hit the approximate word. Me. Mito. Me too. Hashtag me too. No. Mito. Meto. Maid? May I? Mato? Maid. Is it maid? Wait, but this entire time I thought it wasn't her! Wait, the entire time they're like, oh no, they're blaming her, so it's definitely not her. But now is it actually her? Mato. Because they add O at the end of their sentences, like, Susato. No, that's a bad example. Not Susato. Oh my god, is it maid? Are they trying to say maid? Is that? Oh my god. I was like, oh, there's no way it's her. They keep on blaming her. Wait, no, there's still an intermission. There's no way it's gonna be her till the there's no way the second half is just the blame Akane game, right? This is just for the first half. Okay, at least I think we're close to the end now of the first half. As Kurokawa mentioned, this is the text that could be read as in katakana. However, it just looks like there's a letter X because it's a little bloated. Mira, do you know the meaning of the dying message? Well, Kurokawa, Mikaru, and Kinjo's hints set on. I'll explain this to you guys from now on. First of all, the first letter everyone guessed was me. Or May. This is easy to understand, even if you look at it. You confuse a little. Okay, I actually kind of like this. Because this is like a reverse Leon, which I do appreciate. So, like, it's probably easier. Not easy, but easier for Japanese folk than English folk. Whereas Leon was super obvious for English folk, but probably more difficult for Japanese folks. I do appreciate this, actually. You know what? I'll get credit where credit's due. This is actually smart. I didn't like it at first, but now I'm like, I appreciate this. Meido. Circle a little longer. May. Third letter is pretty hard to recognize. It's Kinder's voiceless remarks in the first two letters. Oh, this is supposed to be like super revealing, but I don't know what it means. Oh, wait, I thought it was toe. Oh, was I misreading it? I thought it was toe. I thought it was T-O, not D-O. Oh my god. If you write a longer horizontal stroke, it'll have the same shape as X. I'm still uncertain what the last big X means, but once you come to mind, it's true that... So, made, okay. Did I misread it? Because I read it as toe, with a T-O, not a D-O. Like, I'll be honest, I still probably wouldn't have gotten it, but that's actually... Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Ultimate maid student, Taira Akane. What? And we'll see you guys next time. There we go. Class trial suspended. Oh boy. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I was like zoning out during most of that, but let me tell you, during the second half, especially the ending, that was really good. Actually, and I can save now, so that's awesome. I appreciate this. I'll tell you what. Can someone Fen or no, not? Can one of you check how long is left? Because like as much as I want to continue, because now I actually do want to continue. I'm nervous that it's like what, like 2-3 hours left. I don't really want to play for 2 or 3 hours. I don't want to play for that long. Especially because I can save now, so I can actually like go on a break or whatever. The diacritica at the top right changed the sound from to to do. Ah, I must have missed that in the dialogue or something. Okay, I like this twist. This is the first time in the game where I'm like, you know what? I like that. Now I'm excited. Now I'm actually kind of interested. Wow, yeah, wow. one little clever moment was all it needed to really interest me. I still don't think it's Akane. I think my theory is that, you know, she was just like in the window or something, and she just blamed Akane for it. I still think Kazuna was somehow an accomplice. Like, I don't know. I just don't think it's Akane. But like, I also don't know who it would be. There's like no one else. Look, I feel like based off of Ace Attorney, whenever there's a bloody message, it's never who the bloody message is. Like when you put Maya in blood, it's never gonna be Maya, right? So I'm like, I don't think it's Akane. Like, the game, maybe the game is like gaslighting me, but it seems too obvious. Because like, there's so much evidence against her. This is about as much as the first half, and if your speed about 200. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna stop for today, but can one of you link me a tier list? I'll do a quick tier list. Okay, if you speedrun, you can have enough. Good. Okay, what do you guys think? Should I go for the second half, or should I stop for today? Because if you guys really want me to, I'll do it. Because now I'm like interested. And now that I lowered the bitrate, I'm assuming that the stream will be a lot less laggy. I'll lower it even more actually, just to be completely safe. I'll lower it to let's do 2.5. Yeah, let's do 2.5. That might be a good idea. Yeah, this might be a good idea. Oh boy. Yo, dudes, Kai approves of this game. Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited. I get what you mean, but what else could made mean? Wait. How behind are you guys? Wait, how behind? Wait, how behind is the stream? I don't know. I'm excited. I get what you mean, but what else? Oh no, I'm not. Okay, never mind. I'm not that behind. What else could made mean? Maybe, huh? Yeah. What else could made mean? Made. Yeah, probably not. No, I think the message was to, you know, in regards to. Oh, what if Kazuna wanted to die, right? So she was like, okay, so she and the killer made a deal. Okay, you will blame someone else, so that everyone blames someone else, and then the killer will get away with it. Maybe Kazuna was like, I don't want to live anymore. I want to get out of here. Here's the deal. I want to make at least one person happy, so I'll make this one person happy. I'll let you escape. I will let you get away with it. I will blame someone else. The entire class will blame someone else, in this case being Akane, and then you can escape. Right? And then one person gets to escape. I mean, if you're in the mood right now, sure, why not? I mean, whatever you do, I'll stay for it all. Okay, I'll get some water. All right, because I know that there's a. Oh my God, my computer's not charging. Shit. Let me get the charger. I'm gonna go get some water, and I'm probably gonna not do too many goofy voices because I mean my throat's already starting to itch a bit. It's okay. I can last another 2 hours, but I mean, I'll save my throat. I will be right back. Be right back. Okay, I just realized something. I usually, when I played the first 3 Danganronpa games, or I guess the, 2 and 3, because I didn't actually play Danganronpa 1, on the channel, my friend Daniel, he was streaming, and I was just kind of watching, and I was the voice of Byakuya and Hifumi. But anyway, when I played Danganronpa 2 and 3, I used a PS4 controller, so now that I'm not using it, the controls are really awkward, because I'm not used to using a computer. So maybe that's why I'm having a bit of trouble adjusting. Maybe if it was on a PS4 controller, I'd have an easier time. I could just lean back in the chair and spam buttons, but I mean, I can't do that. I wonder if there's a way to attach a PS4 controller to a RPG Maker or whatever. I don't know. I mean, if you're in... Yeah, I don't want to do it. To be fair, you actually solved how to read XXX, but the dying message was XXXX. I think X is... Okay, so this is a really stupid theory. What if X refers to the X? So it's the maid's ex, girlfriend or boyfriend, right? So who was the maid? It was Mitch, but Mitch is... I remember Mitch, slapped her or something like that, but Mitch is dead already, right? So, I mean, unless Mitch is a ghost. Or was it someone... I'm pretty sure it was Mitch. Mitch, bitch slapped her, basically. But he's dead. So, I don't know. XX maid 10, so 10 maids? Maid 10. Maid 10. 10 maids. What else could X be? Probably another thing in Japanese. No, my theory at the moment is there's no way it's Akane, right? There's zero chance in my head it's Akane, just because we're halfway done and they're not gonna reveal the killer halfway done. Even a Danganronpa fan game would not do that. That just seems really lame. Right, I'm gonna unplug my headset. Wait. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, OBS is doing a little better now. Yeah, I mean it has lags here and there, but it should be okay. I will say, I don't think this trial needed to be this long, though. I really don't think it needed to be anywhere near this long. The first one was less than 2 hours and we were done. Or about 2 hours and we were done. This one is 2 hours and we're at the halfway mark. I want Akane to make it far, just as for hot, awesome maid. No, I'm sure Akane will not be dead this round. Maybe next time, but at least for this time, we can assume she's living. Okay, you know what? Let's do this actually. Monokuma file 1030. Burnt. Why is? Oh my God, my headphones is being weird. Burnt marks. Okay, stomach wound. So, you know, my really dark theory is that some of these wounds were Kazuna herself. Like, the finishing blow was from the killer just to make it official. My theory is that there's a really smart killer who was like, look, Kazuna, I know you want to kill yourself, so why don't you help me get out of here? I'm your best friend, Kazuna. You know, kill yourself, but I will do the finishing blow so that I will take credit for the kill, and then I'll get out of here. But you blame someone else, and then I'll get out. That's really dark, but that's what I'm thinking right now, because there's like a 0% chance in my head it's Akane. And if it is, then I'm the biggest fool on the planet. I don't think we'll need any of these last three, these testimonies, because like we've already used maybe window fragments actually. There's a third. There's three. Okay, third flashlight is throwing me off. Maybe there were three people. There was the maid, there was the victim, and then there was the actual killer, which I'm guessing was what the third one is. They would. I honestly think it's Atano because it's like, ha! I tripped on a thing. It totally wasn't me, but it really was her. So I don't know. Okay, that's enough. There's a lighter. There's a bloody piece of cloth. Bloody piece of cloth. Okay. You're super smart. You just can't differentiate a wall from a It looked like a floor. It looked like a floor. I like this animatic, but I mean the rest of the game is pixely, so it's weird. Whoa, is there always a black outline on this guy? Anyway, Tyra. Oh, I don't want to say that. The word "maid" refers to, or rather, I can't think of anyone but you. Akane. It's really her. You killed Tamori.
No, wait a minute, there must be a misunderstanding. I mean, like this is too much.
I gotta get some water. Please wait, everyone. I have nothing. I didn't do anything.
The dying message was my person. The Lord does not lie. As long as the dying message refers to the word "maid," it has already been revealed.
Was it a lie at the beginning of the trial to cover up the crime? No. Tyra, tell me with your own words. Are you really the culprit?
Me? I'm not the killer.
Akane. Why am I the culprit? The dying message must say the word "maid," but there's a big X next to it. It's her X. You guys have only interpreted the maid and didn't interpret the X after that. The X could literally mean an X. Doesn't that mean negative? In other words, it means not the maid, so I'm not the culprit.
I don't know yet if the entire set is true, but it's certainly, as she said, we haven't fully decoded the dying message yet.
Okay, the X at the end.
Well, if you simply look at it, it really looks like it says not the maid, but...
If the dying message means not the maid, as Tyra says, it would be rather suspicious of Tyra.
Huh? Why?
Don't you think so? Who is the killer? I don't recall seeing a message saying who is not the killer. It seems illogical to write. It's true. An innocent one in the blood by the own victim. Rather, you'd think it's not the maid to take yourself off the suspect list.
Hey,
whoa! Someone! Oh my! Wait! Someone just sent me fan art of my fanfiction. Actually, this is awesome. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. You know, no, wait. I'm gonna download it so that we can look at it together. Actually. Oh, you know, I'm not sure if I know how to do this. Actually. Oh crap! I don't know if I know how to do it. Okay, no, I know how to do it. Okay. I'm gonna pull up a fan art that one of the fans of my fanfiction made, and I feel bad because I haven't been working on it because I've been kind of busy with other stuff. You know, now I have free time because obviously I can stream now, so I will probably get back to it. But I mean, oh wait, no, I can open it on Discord, can I? Okay, I'll open it here. I need to be careful because I don't want to reveal bad stuff. Here we go. I think this is the one. Whoa, that did not work at all. What the heck? Wow, that did not work. Why is it not? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, that's clearly not working. How do I show you guys this? Because it's really good, and I want to show you guys because this person put a lot of effort into it, and I want to share it with y'all. But I don't want to reveal my my desktop and stuff because there's a lot of stuff that you should not see. I I don't know how to use OBS. I'm really stupid. Help me. Okay, wait, no, I know what to do. Okay, I know what to do. I will do that. There we go. And then I'll do that, and then that. Yeah. Oh, we're making progress, friends. We're making progress. And then I will do that. Perfect. Here you go. Look at this. So we're actually looking at this for the first time as well. This is my first time looking at this. What do you guys think of this? This is fan art of my Total Drama fanfiction. This is Dakota, right? Look at her. Look, oh my gosh, her hair is like very gray. She looks like a queen. This is Dawn. This is Sean. This is Sky. Whoa, Sky looks really different. That's awesome. Sammy, Tyler, Brick, Bridget, and Noah. Look at that. These are the heroes. These are the villains. We got Light. Oh my god, look at him. He's like, heck yeah, I'm the best. We got Lightning. We got Scarlet with a face mask. Because in the first chapter of my fanfic, she had a mask on because no one wanted her to escape. This is Scott looking all terrified and stuff. We got Dave looking cute. Look at Dave, he's so cute. We got Topher looking at himself. We got Joe being petrified and all. We got Alejandro looking all badass. We got Courtney. And we got Lindsay, who's like, I know it's weird to put Lindsay on the villains, but it makes sense in the story. Okay, leave me alone. So I don't know if you guys know Total Drama, but yeah, there you go. Here's my Total Drama. I didn't make this. There was a fan named Ibrahim who made this, and it's really, really good. It's really amazing. I'm really happy that someone likes my fanfiction enough to make this for free. Actually, like I didn't commission him or anything, or them. Rather, I don't know their pronouns, but yeah, no, I mean it's really good. I might make this my wallpaper. Actually, it's so good. Like it warms my heart to know that someone cares enough to make this. Anyway, that's enough for now. I'll let the viewer know that I shared it on stream because this person has been super supportive for my my work. So I think it's fair to show it off. If this person gives me their what's it called, their socials or whatever, then I will link them in a future episode. How do I? There we go. Okay, we're back. Anyway.
Hey, does that mean
Oh wait, let's see. Okay.
the culprit themselves wrote the dying message?
Oh, that's right. There's no law saying that dying messages are all true. They can show up in many ways. For example, the killer manipulates the dying message to lead an advantage in the trial.
Yeah, Maid X, as it says, me, the only one who could benefit from writing that is not the maid, would be the maid herself, Tyra. Guys, if this loops around and it is Tyra, I'm gonna be shocked, and 2, I'm gonna be disappointed because it's like this whole time it's like it's not Tyra, and it's so like ugh, I don't know. Like, I want it to be maybe that's the point of this trial. Maybe the point of this trial is that everyone thinks it's Tyra, and then at the last minute, it's someone else. But I don't know. Whether the interpretation of the dying message is this, there's no way to avoid the word maid. Akane, you really are. Is Tyra really the culprit? Can we conclude in a case like this? But what is this feeling? Is my heart screaming? I feel like all of this, it seems so contradictory. Is it okay to end up with Tyra being the culprit? Can I vote now? It'll be faithful if we do any more. I just want to end this quickly. Wait. Kurokawa? Obviously, it's true that Tyra was suspicious. Clearly the way she acted seemed questionable. However, there's a problem yet to be solved. What's an unsolved problem? As Kurokawa said, it's too soon to end. I like Kurokawa. She's very helpful. She's very, very helpful. There must be a cause for unpleasant feeling. Yeah, a secret that hasn't been solved yet. Okay, I am not sure what Yuki's talking about. Like, what secret has not been solved yet? I don't know. The third flashlight, that's the one. Yeah, it has to be the third flashlight. Or the broken flashlight, maybe? Unsolved problem, I do not know. I'm gonna guess the third flashlight, just because it's weird. Or maybe it's Hatano's injury? The secret of the window is over! I don't know. 2 procurement problem has also been solved.
Wait a minute, is there something else left remaining as Kurokawa says?
Only for a murder. Only for a murder. Only for a murder, you're thinking? I don't think it was his.
Wow, the audio's bad. But yeah, no, yeah, that makes sense because, yeah, what's her name? Ayame tripped on a thing, and that hasn't been solved yet, right? And I think that it's one of those things where it's like, oh, you know, I couldn't be me because I tripped on this thing, and therefore it's not me. But you know, it's like it's gonna reverse around, and it'll be like, oh, it was you, Ayame. You were the one. Yeah, right. That's it. Did you say something, Maeda? Guys, I think it's still a little bit early to call Tyra the culprit. What do you mean? You're the one that said the dying message had the word made! About that, I still can't conclude for sure. Thanks to Kurokawa, I could think of something actually. Right after the incident, you all remember Hatano's injury.
Of course, now the trial's coming to an end and Hatano's condition reversed, then get that order, right?
Why was Hatano injured? Think about it. Why did she get hurt? You saw it. She was hurt by wire trap in her legs.
Think about it. Who installed the wire trap? Why does this come into place?
I mean, the killer must have installed it, right?
That's it!
That's it. In other words, your opinion is that the suspected killer, meaning Tyra, installed the wire trap, right? Excuse me.
No, wait a second. I never installed anything like that. Why would I aim for Ayame-chan?
That doesn't mean you can't, though.
Why is everyone assuming it was targeted at Ayame? I feel like, you know, if you put a wire, you can't, like, it's for whoever. Like, whoever trips on it. Anyway. Wait a minute. Tyra installed the wire trap. The wire trap's there, but when was it installed? When is the wire trap installed? I don't exactly know the wire, but I can guess because I was there when Hatano was injured. Hatano was trying to grab something at the time. The wire was installed along the way to serve as a bait for it. Then the wire trap must have been installed as soon as the object was placed. And that object wasn't there, at least until that point. So then, when was the wire trap installed? I don't know. I don't know when the wire trap was installed. I want to say before Tamori died, because I want it to be like, Tamori placed the trap, right? I feel like that makes a bit of logical sense to just assume that Tamori was the one who placed the trap, right? Like, and then again, like, when there was a fire after the, like, I don't think it's after the investigation. I feel like that would be a little too close call. Like, after the investigation began? Or maybe it was a way to, like, gatekeep people from seeing another piece of evidence. I'm gonna guess after the investigation began. I got it! When the wire was installed, it's probably immediately after starting the investigation. I believe so. Is there a good reason for that opinion? The wire is not visible, so the exact installation time of the wire itself is unknown, but by other elements, it can be inferred. Actually, Hatano wasn't just hurt. When she was injured, I knew I was exactly right next to them, but Hatano was injured by the wire while approaching to investigate some kind of object. She got caught in the trap. Hatano, do you remember? Perhaps. Are you referring to the burnt flashlight? Yeah, there was no such thing in the corner when I found the body with everyone in the power room, but it was there after the investigation started.
In other words, the killer used the flashlight as bait to induce someone to get caught in the wire trap. If so...
They said the flashlight installed the wire at the same time, immediately after the investigation began. It's the approximate time to install it. Yeah, it's right after the start of the investigation, right? The wire was installed shortly after the investigation began. Yamaguchi? It's strange, this is weird. Weird. It's not weird!
Why are you suddenly yelling? Why are you suddenly yelling?
Open up your ears and listen. If Tyra is the culprit, it means Tyra installed the wire right after the investigation started. Yes, but that's impossible. Why ask? It's just Tyra was with me!
You're with Tyra? Surely... Then there was a relationship!
Can you stop that? Don't put a joke in there like that, like this! Huh? Does that mean...
I know exactly, because Tyra was in the same place. I was, and we didn't do anything! So is Kakaru also innocent then? Because if he was with her, then that means he didn't do it. Because, I mean, he didn't put the trap, at least. But that doesn't mean that he didn't do it. I don't know.
Wait, so you're saying that you didn't do anything so proudly?
No, what I mean was, I was going to do some investigation, but I self-made progress, so haha. And that's on point. It's Tyra's story. I swear to you, Tyra's been stuck in one spot since gathered to the power room until the trial came out.
What? Is this for real?
Apart from anything else, there's only one spot that was inefficient, even if you did an investigation. I want to hear why. Why didn't you mention this, Tyra?
No, it was shocking that Kazuna-chan died.
Can any of us do that? Even so, everyone participated in this investigation, but that's not the reason.
Doesn't really matter. What's important now is that Tyra didn't do anything at the investigation, meaning she couldn't install the wire, right?
Yeah, that's why I said it's weird.
That Tyra's not the killer?
I mean, I've been trying to say that from the very beginning. But what does this mean? Are we wrong with the interpretation? It's not just that. Tyra lied. She was still a suspect no matter how we continue. Whatever happens, you can't explain the wire trap. What's going on? I think my head is still weird. If it gets twisted anymore, can we stop this already?
If you want to die, do it. I won't stop you. It's definitely weird. Apart from being simply contradictory, logically it's playing itself separately, as if several incidents seems to be a gathering event. Why? What's missing? It's as if the contradictions don't stop to include that Tyra is the culprit, but there doesn't seem to be any different direction in the case. What is the truth of this case?
If Tyra's the culprit that we've been doing so far, you mean it's all good for nothing?
But if that's the case, then who's the culprit? Who do we go out for?
I can't keep going. I keep hitting dead ends. Even in the midst of his Tyra's leg injury, it's getting worse.
Well, I'll say this. Other than Tyra, is there really not another suspicious person?
Who's that?
Kurokawa. What? Why Kurokawa? Well, I don't understand it because the dying message in the wire still, but Kurokawa suddenly disappeared during the investigation. Isn't that suspicious to anyone?
Looking at it, the broadcast announcing the start of the class trial rang, but we gathered quite late and Monokuma brought her.
Didn't Kurokawa mention this? He said that the main suspect's mind. If Tyra, who's been attracting attention, has a high-level suspect, is not the culprit, with the other suspect, Kurokawa, who's the next suspicious person, naturally be her.
Is it true that Kurokawa was late, but what disappeared during the investigation was investigated by Kurokawa's own way? It was Kurokawa's discovery that the kitchen knife, Kinf, was actually disappeared from the kitchen. But even if we're investigating, still why arrive late? I was curious from the start of the trial. I want to know the reason for being late. Even if you're not the culprit.
Kurokawa, you're not the killer, right?
Please answer us. Don't be uneasy.
I'm not the culprit. The reason for being late, I can't tell you now. After the trial, I'll tell you why. If it was for good reason, is there no reason to hide it? Why can't you tell us? The more you hide it, the more suspicious it gets! I'm sorry, but trust me, I'm not the killer. Regardless of the reason, isn't it a little too much to say that Kurokawa is the culprit? She doesn't seem to have anything to do with the dying message. It would have been impossible to install the wire, however...
No, there's no way. This is impossible. It's impossible. All the possibilities again. Who's the killer then? Even if it's a ghost, it's not impossible.
Huh. You really are fools without answers. Shouldn't you be aware of this?
What do you mean?
What? That this is the truth of the case? I told you, didn't I? I said I wouldn't help you people, but once it's a trial with my life at stake, if there's no reason to answer, I'll solve it. So in other words, you are idiots with no answer to the extent that I have to come out like this. Damn it! Mikaru's destroying us! Okay, Mikaru's attitude is sarcastic, but I think she knows something. Mikaru may give us a clue about the situation, but we cannot overcome alone. When you look at the goals, follow your reasoning, I can see how hard your brains are. To put it simply, you are fools who try to solve the same solution without thinking of any other method when no other problem is solved. Thank you for your kind summary description, but what do you know yourself? If the same method doesn't work, you should know how to challenge it using a new method. Understand? Understood, child? But what do you mean by new method?
It means we're throwing away stereotypes.
Oh my, it's so quiet. You finally open your mouth, Psycho Police. It's not a problem. It's the best young police officer in Japan gets slower answers than a professor.
Doesn't matter, but I guess it's all a competition for you, so let's just say it's not. There's something to be gained from this charade.
So there's something sparkling between you two?
What does it mean? Stereotypes to throw it away? Did you both find out something?
I'll apologize first. When the trial happened, I was about to be overthrown by the killer because of the misinterpretation of the case. But I deserved it. I was guessing to some extent, but I didn't think the case would be so twisted.
It was twisted!
It's natural to say it made you guys public. The saying is simple. There is a criminal, and that criminal killed the victim. If you try to solve it, there will be contradictions.
Then wait a minute. So then this isn't a murder case?
No, it's a murder. It's clearly malevolent, but... Do you recall what I mentioned earlier? An ordinary murder case would be difficult to solve if you think of it as a simple step-by-step solution. While investigating before the trial, I guessed the outline frame, but at that point I couldn't confirm this either. However, as the trial progressed, Tyra's reactions and the dying message being solved, a truth was reached. To be precise, the riddle that had been solved so far was the one that derived a clue, but...
What was the truth about it?
To put it simply, the crime is not a case where there's one culprit or one victim being mentioned.
What? No. Not kill herself? Did Kizuna be like, fuck all of you, I'm killing myself, and then you'll all blame each other, you'll blame the maid, and none of you will escape? She was like, none of you will escape, I'm killing myself, no one is getting out of here. Is that what's going on? So you mean that there was an accomplice?
Didn't Monokuma say that couples had no advantage?
No, it's a bit ambitious to call us the accomplice, but what's certain is that a third party, other than the criminal, is clearly involved.
A third party? Who was it?
You, Tyra.
What?
Tyra was the third party. Is that different from the culprit of accomplice? For starters, I like to see it like that. As you guys said, if you were a criminal, you'd have to install a wire trap, but Tyra herself couldn't afford it. Because of Yamaguchi, he also saw Tyra stand still during that time.
Then Akane no longer needs to be questioned, right? No, wait a minute, I'm really sorry, but I still don't get it. If Tyra is the culprit, I don't know why the time message points to the maid, and she even lied to us!
That's why I told you, Tyra's the third party in this case.
What? It's not the culprit who was heavily involved in the case. Maybe she's not even aware of it. The woman's personality is showing her heart on her face. It's proof that the maid lied and wrote the dying message, lying to everyone here. What?
See by facial expressions, you don't understand it. Okay, before discussing the real criminal, let's begin quite a question about it.
Damn, I hope no one would be that selfish. I don't know. I mean, she was kind of. I think everyone was being mean to her, so maybe he was like, you know what? I think everyone hates me. I'm gonna kill myself, and all of you will blame each other or something. I don't know.
Tyra isn't a suspect. She's a third party.
I'm not sure what that means!
According to your reasoning, at first glance, Tyra Akane looks like the culprit. But for Tyra Akane to put the wire trap is not possible. In fact, it's okay to say your reasoning in return is the correct answer. A rookie mistake! Someone clean up this mess!
First place, being a third party doesn't mean that there's a third person besides the criminal and the victim. 3 or more people involved in the crime.
There we go! No! 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 Ah! There we go! Oh my god. I knew that... Okay, once they were mentioning 3 people, I knew it was going to be the flashlight. The third flashlight. Yeah, so there are 3... Okay, so it was dark, right? So 3 people were involved. One was Kizuna, who was killed. One was Akane. And I don't know who the third one is. The third one is probably the real murderer. I think Akane was kind of the bait. Like, maybe it looked like Akane was murdering Kizuna, and so she put maid. But really, it was the third person.
No! Or wait, there's an evidence of 3 people being involved in the crime.
What would that be?
A flashlight, of course. There was one more flashlight. What do you mean there was one more? Tano, that flashlight you were trying to pick up.
Oh, that's why you downed your leg in the wire, that flashlight, right?
But what does it mean when you say there was one more?
I think there were some people who haven't seen it yet. Let me tell you, in the switch room there were 2 broken flashlights. By the way, Maeda, other than those 2, the third flashlight.
The day the 3rd floor was open, everyone saw it while investigating, right? It's a dark place where the switch doesn't light up. Without a flashlight, nothing is visible. And in fact, Tamori died when there would have been something to do with the switchium, and in that case, she must have brought a flashlight. One of the 3 flashlights would have to be the one Tamori brought. And if you don't see anything, murder is not possible. It means that the culprit killed Tamori inside the switchium, and the culprit also took a flashlight, so the second flashlight was brought by the killer.
Hey, so wait a minute.
I wonder who this mysterious third person... I don't know who it is.
Who's the owner of the third flashlight?
That's right, Maeda explained it very well. The switch room is not a known place, and there is nothing visible, so naturally you could expect to carry a flashlight in order to go there.
From my eyes.
Even if they went, I wouldn't need my flashlight back once I'm done with business. There's no reason to leave it behind. What in the aftermath of the struggle between the criminal and Tamori? One moment, isn't that just by reasoning alone? Unless there's a 0% chance someone forgot it. And if in the past, it wouldn't be clear.
Ah, no, Urahara. There's evidence that all 3 flashlights are involved in the incident. As Kinjo said, 2 flashlights broken, and the last one, it was burnt.
Correct! It's the flashlight before I got caught in the fire. That's the flashlight that was on the scene!
Now you realize it. Is there a fool who still doesn't understand? According to the interference, the fact that the case involved 3 people was an adequate basis for the case.
I had no idea.
It was unknown. Probably the killer tried to use Tyra.
Really?
Really, what does that mean?
We've come this far, so I wonder if it's okay to reveal it. I call Tyra third party, but this doesn't mean you simply witnessed or helped the killer.
What is it then?
How Tyra was on this incident, by the time everyone might not have noticed. Not the culprit, but the executioner. Is it appropriate to call them like this?
What?
What's executor? No,
What's an executor?
no way that fits Tyra stabbing Tamori. I guess she didn't even do it.
That's right. There's a criminal who probably killed her breath with a critical hit, but it was probably Tyra who made Tamori more burned.
What?
That's a lie. Tyra did.
Kinjo, wait a minute!
Hey, don't you know what I'm talking about? Tarakane, you are a criminal who committed attempted murder, you bloody bitch!
God damn.
What?
The amount of times she said, "What?" is like, you know, it's amazing. It's like, what? It wasn't me! It's kind of annoying me just because it's happened so many times. I love it whenever he talks to Kakeru, his voice get louder and louder. You sure? Yeah, kinda.
No, wait a minute. Why is this so suddenly? Hey, it's Tyra's executing her.
What's wrong, Shikabakara? You said you couldn't admit that Tyra was a culprit.
No, rather than being able to admit, but why did Tyra? Oh, yeah, I don't know what it means that there's another criminal who inflicted a critical hit even though she was an executioner in the first place. And I can't believe that Akane did this. If you dishonor Akane without compelling reason, I cannot forgive you.
That's right. Tyra would never do something like that.
It's starting again. It's starting again. Didn't you people say that they can't know just by looking at them? All you think Tyra Akane is not one to do that. After all, you don't know enough about her.
But why don't you tell me why Tyra would step Tamori on the verge of death?
How did that happen? You already let that go, didn't you?
We let it go! You know what I mean? Yes, this evidence that Tyran Akane personally injured Tamori Kazuna is exactly what you suspect. A dying message pointing to the maid. Tyra Akane's suspicious lie, but why wasn't she the culprit of the direct murder? That was also solved by you, simple isn't it? The woman didn't have time to install the wire.
What, everyone looks like you can't understand. Sorry, besides this, there's evidence that Tarakane committed a murder attempt.
What was the other evidence?
No, Kinder's right. There's evidence I can only think of. Maeda, even you? Oh, jeez. Not enough. Please don't be Hangman again. I don't want to play Hangman again. Come on. Don't play Hangman again. I'm begging you, not Hangman! Love to think that, but as Kinder says it's true, I knew it too. If you look at the scene of the incident, there are traces of others who couldn't exist. The trace probably left by Tyra. According to the image in my memory, there's one definitive clue. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we have to find a suspicious place in the crime scene. I am not sure what it could be. Do I only have one chance? Do I only have, like, I have to click it once and that's it? That might be what's going on. Like, I only have one life. I don't know. I actually don't know, guys. What is suspicious about this scene? I actually don't know. I don't know. Wait a second. Okay, wait. I don't know. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that there's like the killer snuck in from behind. Yeah, the broken window's been explained. So the killer snuck in from behind, broke the glass, killed her, and then escaped. So why is this here? There's no reason to go through here. You could just like, you know, you escape through here, kill her, and then go back out, right? Like. That's what I'm thinking right now. I don't know if that's correct, but I'm thinking that... Oops. Just the fact that this is here is, like, sus. Yes! Oh my gosh! I'm a genius! Remember what we discussed earlier about why the killer started the fire?
The fire was used to heat the glass of the window and to break it remotely to make us think the killer was inside the switch room and smashed the glass to escape, right?
Yeah, and the fact that we almost got caught in that trap confused our reasoning.
Now we're thinking about why Tyra was involved in the case.
Think carefully. If the killer's purpose was to make us think they broke the glass, why is there a blood spot on the entrance?
Bloodstain at the entrance!
Is that so? A bloodstain like making out with Suchium. Like walking out in the Suchium. That's evidence from a third party that's different from the criminal's intentions.
Was that for the struggle? Maybe it's from the Tori's blood!
If Tori was out in the switch room while bleeding, the power room outside should have had filled with blood spots, don't you think?
Does that mean the blood spot was after coming out of the Suchium because it was dark then?
There were two broken flashlights inside the switch room.
If it were broken during a struggle, you wouldn't know the blood would splatter in the dark after you stabbed Tamori. Well, everything looks suspicious. It's a murder scene. That's true. Very sus murder scene. Well, the blood traces come from Akane?
Wait a minute. After the killer attacked Tamori, they could have set off with the fire after walking out towards the entrance without knowing that the blood was on it, right? In this way, there's no room for Toru to intervene.
Inori, I'm sorry, but that's also impossible. The one who killed Tamori by killing her definitively probably did splash a drop of blood on their body. Yeah, because maybe the real killer used that tool to prevent blood from bleeding right before they stabbed Tamori. That tool was the Monokuma file. No, the lighter. I want to say the lighter, but I know it's weird. I know it's very strange for me to say, but I want to say it's the lighter, where it's like there was an injury, and then like she burned the wound to cover the blood, right? But like why like maybe like she was bleeding from the arms, and then she used the lighter to seal in the blood, and like because I don't know what else it could be. Like what else could like cover the blood from the scene? Like I have no idea. Like I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. Actually, there's a piece of cloth covered in blood in the corner of the switchium. Oh, bloody!
This is...
Right, anyone playing a murder must be concerned about the bleeding. Probably they use it on Tamori without a drop of blood on your own body. I want the maid waifu to be okay. I've taken an odd liking to her. The maid waifu is cool. If I remember correctly, in the first chapter, she was getting bullied by the Chapter 1 culprit, but now he's dead, so now she's free for Yuki to take her. Or maybe she likes girls, I don't know. I haven't asked her yet. The problem with this game is that you can't really like, do the free time events because it's in Korean and it sucks. If the real culprit uses and murders Tamori, there's no reason for the blood to be on the entrance. What? Then she really... Are you saying Akane stabbed Tamori? I can't believe it. Why did Tyra do that? Tyra, no matter what you did in the end, there's a separate real criminal who directly killed Tamori other than you. You were not treated as a real criminal in this trial. If you admit to the crime, you won't be executed. So tell me with your mouth, did you really do it, and why? I'm sorry. Sorry? You're sorry that it's really true? You guys are right. I'm the one. I stabbed Kazuna-chan. What? I'm not particularly sympathetic, but I'm curious. Why did you do that? Kazuna-chan! No, Tamori Kazuna! Because she was a human being who had no choice but to die! What are you talking about? It was Tyra herself that was defending Tamori, wouldn't you? I'm sorry, it was just in my case I found out. I made an excuse and got scared.
That must have been it. Actually, you seem to believe that you were the real culprit.
But I want you to believe in this. I never decided to kill and stab Kazuna-chan.
What does that mean? You didn't stab your murder intention, but after the remark you seem to despise Tamori.
You have to be bilingual to have romantic feelings for the maid. The truth hurts. Maybe. Well, I have to tell you what happened. Let me give you an explanation. I'm not sure about Makaru and Ohara know this, but the day after the motives came out, we all went to persuade Kazuna-chan. She knew it deep down. I finally opened my heart to Kazuna-chan, and we hugged, and I finally thought we became friends truly. But that evening, Kazuna had something to talk about, so she called me to the switchium. I took a flashlight and went there. That's cool. Actually, they made a murderer survivor. Wait, that's cool. Actually, they made a murderer survivor, or at least someone who tried to murder. Oh, okay. Yeah. Actually, yeah. That's something that spoilers. But that's something that I'm really surprised they never did in the actual Danganronpa. They never had someone who tried to murder and then like messed up or got away with it. Or in the case of where you can kill two people, it wasn't like two people killed two other people, right? So yeah, no, I mean that's really interesting actually that Akane is a fucking murderous piece of shit. But I mean she's probably not gonna die here. Like all the evidence points to her, and I'm really interested because now she's alive. So I'm wondering how the rest of the class will treat her. It's very interesting. Kazuna-chan, are you here? Right here, Tyra. Kazuna-chan, I want to talk to you about something, but why in such a dark place? Yeah, no one's coming here, right? Oh no, I don't think so. So what did you want to talk about? Yeah, that's right. I'm too scared now. What? Scared? Why? You know the motives given by Monokuma, right? Our secrets are written in there. It seems like you all threw it away, but I got no clue where I stumbled upon in the trash. Someone's secret. Do you want to see? First, look at its contents. What is this? What? Yukimura may actually know the identity of the...
Okay. So we started the game with 15 students. My guess is that it's like Yuki's like sister, or Yuki's like mom, or maybe, plot twist, it's Yuki himself. I don't know. What if the plot is that it's like Yuki is a fan of the actual of the video games Danganronpa, so he decided, I want to be a protagonist, so I'm gonna set up a school, I'm gonna make the Monokumas and shit, I'll be the mastermind. So Yuki knows the identity of the mastermind because he is the mastermind, and he's like, you know what, fuck this, I want to be a protagonist, so I'm gonna play God with these people. There's no way they're doing that, but I mean, that'd be cool. What?
Wait, is that true?
No, I'm just a normal student.
You're not lying, are you? You're not lying, are you? You actually know playing with us while you know about them, do you? Stop it. Now is not the time to report each other.
Yeah, the message is surprising, but it's urgent. We had Tyra's testimony. Tyra, resume at once. Okay. I can't trust Yukon as long as I see that. It's not just that. Knowing the mastermind, they might play with me and try to kill us later.
No, Maeda wouldn't do that.
False. You don't know what people by just looking at them. Mitsuhiro-kun did the same, remember?
Ah, then what do you want to do, even if you tell the others?
No, that's not the case.
What?
We can kill him with our own hands!
What?
The reason I called you is actually this. Aren't you close to Yukon? Wouldn't you be able to take him out?
You know what are you talking about?
Listen, I have an idea. If you can only help me, otherwise, how can I kill a Yukon? Without being noticed by someone. Notice me, senpai. First of all, I brought the preparations, the fuse, lighter, and finally a knife. Once you pick Yuki and call him somewhere, I'll stab him with a knife.
I'm not talking about that. I asked if you were serious. If you kill him, you'll die in a trial.
Then that's the killer stupidly caught. Did you forget that the only way to get out from here is to murder someone? When it's someone you least likely expect, like Pretty Maid Lady. She is Pretty Maid Lady, isn't she? So first help me. If my murder is successful, I'll help you. What do you think? Let's get out together.
Are you crazy? Why do you want to murder?
What? Don't you want to get out of here?
I want to go out, but doing that at the expense of another's life?
That's it then. I'm the only one who wants to go outside. That's it then. I'm the only one who wants to go outside more than anyone else. I'm not a human being who will rot in this place. Why should I? A bright future awaits me once I get out of this place. Actually, I got everything ready after those 2 days from the previous class trial. I also brought the tools early today. I'm gonna kill this traitor. Wouldn't be less guilty to kill a bad guy, would it? You better think and better join me here.
What are you saying? Being prepared for a murder since the second day? Then you didn't open to us up to us.
Huh? Oh my god, this stupid bitch! Of course I was acting! Do you think I'm gonna go and fall for that crappy event?
I can't!
Alright, so just do what I tell you to do. Know that you're lucky that I choose you. Please bring Yuki-kun here by tomorrow morning.
No, I hate it! Why should I help murder? I can't believe this Maeda-kun is such an evil person! That's obviously Monokuma's lie! Anyway, I'm not going to help you, and Kizuna-chan, please wake up and don't do this! If you're with us, I'm sure we can find a way!
Okay. You?
What?
I didn't expect you to cooperate from the start of the murder because you have to change the target as planned.
What are you?
Oh, fuck!
Hey, Kizuna-chan! You dodged it! Why are you like this, Kizuna-chan?
What are you doing, Tigor? I'm trying to kill you! Die! Oh my god!
Kizuna-chan!
You already knew I was gonna kill, remember? I can't keep you alive. It's a pity that you can't kill Yuki Maeda, but it doesn't matter if you... Why don't you just be like, hey, I'll kill him. I'll kill Yuki. Hey, Yuki, he's gonna kill you! She's gonna kill you! She's gonna kill you! Everyone! She's a murderer! Run! That would be... That's what she should have done. Oh well.
Someone save me!
Oh, so she's like, yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna blame the maid because she's a bitch. She's a lying bitch. And so Kazuna's evil. I thought Kazuna was giving me like kind of like mean girl vibes, but now she's like she's a fucking sociopath.
Is that true? Tamori tried to kill Akane first?
Wrong voice.
Even before the motives came out, she made it in mind to kill someone, and all the appearances she showed were an act! Yeah, Tamori Kazuna was that kind of person.
So you felt your danger in your own life and attacked Tamori in self-defense.
Oh no, that's not right. Listen, I didn't really intend to stab Tamori in self-defense of any sort.
Then why did you?
Tamori ran to kill you. What happened after that?
I noticed that Kazuna-chan was serious, and I was too scared. I tried to run for it. Then I was pushed down by Kazuna and fell over, and I tried to resist somehow, and the flashlights were holding broke together. I need a... Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Wait. I'm trying to sneeze, but I can't. Oh well.
That was when the two broken flashlights were broken in Switchium.
I couldn't see anything because of the flashlight broken. I was right next to Kazuna-chan with a knife. I was really scared, and I tried to resist with the whole body. Honestly, I think it was pure luck that I didn't get hit with a knife. By the way, suddenly Kazuna-chan at one point became really quiet, and that's when I took my chance to get out of the Switchium.
You got out?
Okay, you stabbed Tamori Kazuna while resisting without knowing.
When I looked at my hands in a bright place, I see a lot of blood, and a lot of red on my clothes. I got in a panic, didn't look behind me, got out of the power room and ran to the bathroom to wipe the blood.
So that's what happened.
I was wiping away the water until the smell of blood was washed away, but then the announce came out. I thought Kazuna-chan was one whom I stabbed and found, so my vision became white. After that, I went to the power room. There was a fire for some reason, and the Switchium was all messed up.
Other than yourself, there's someone else who touched the scene of the crime. Did you know who killed her?
That's not it. What happened was...
That's how the events are connected.
This is all I know about the case. I never meant to stab Kazuna-chan with evil intentions.
Whatever the reason, good or bad, once look at the results, they are Dairakane stabbed Tamori Kazuna. That is a fact. You cannot change its meaning for whatever reason you might say.
But you said I wasn't the culprit.
Yes, but you stabbed her, like I said. There's another killer who caused the fire in the final blow. If the trial settles safely, it'll be the real criminal, not you, who's going to be executed. So your sins will be laid aside after the trial is over. Don't think you'll just go over it.
No, wait a second. It was still an accident, wasn't it? Besides, if Tamori hadn't stabbed, the entire would have died.
This is getting intense, guys. Oh my god. Okay, I think this might be the 180. I think I actually do like this trial now. I think at first it was just a whole lot of nothing, but now it's like, oh mama, there's a lot going on that I'm very happy with. Honestly, I'm very dare I say even like impressed. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Oh frick! I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna take a little pause here, just to stretch, breathe the air a little. I need my throat's getting a little parched here, but yeah, no, I mean, what do you guys think so far? Man, this is shaping up to be a real good one. Let me tell you, this is more intense than I felt for the first game, Danganronpa, until Case 4. Like, it's not as good as Case 4 of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, but it's definitely better than the first 3. I'll tell you that. I found the first case a little too simplistic and bare bones, but this one is like actually, like, you know, it's very interesting. It's better than Danganronpa Second Trial. That's true. Yeah, I like the Danganronpa Second Trial because you have Toko and Byakuya kind of be really important, right? And those are two of my favorite characters. But I found it a little cheesy that, you know, Byakuya, the entire time he knows who the killer is, so it's kind of pointless. And here, it feels kind of similar at first, where it's like, everyone's blaming Akane, and it's like, it's obviously not Akane, it's obviously not, because they're not going to reveal their cards so early. But it turns out, it actually kind of is Akane. Like, she's not going to be killed, she's not going to be the murderer, but she was heavily involved, and now she's going to be alive for the next chapter at least, and I think that's super interesting. So, I don't know about you guys, that's super, super interesting. Ugh. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm trying to find a Finder at the moment. I want to send the art to some people actually. If I can find it. I can't find it. Where's Finder? Oh, I didn't save. That's why I can't find it. I never saved it. There we go. Yeah, no, I mean, I think the first game you know, and maybe it's because I played it with a group, and obviously it's gonna be a lot slower. It's gonna take a lot longer. But I think that the first game is probably my least favorite. This might make all of you piss at me, but I think the third game is my favorite. I want to hear you guys' opinions. What do you guys think of the 3 games? I think V3 is probably my favorite one, and I might get in hot water for that. But hoping waifu's okay. I don't know what to put. Waifu will be fine. She'll be fine. She's not the killer. Tsurugi said himself that she did get the final blow. Like there's enough evidence to show that she didn't get the final blow, so she's not gonna be the killer. But obviously, stabbing Kazuna and trying to kill her is not doesn't win her points in doesn't win hit points in Tsurugi's book because he's like super anti-murder, you know. I like third game's characters more mostly. I'm a big fan of the characters in game 1, the story in game 2, and then the mysteries in case 3. I think those are the order. Game 1 is the best characters, game 2 is the best story, and game 3 is the best mysteries. Right? That's just like most of the trials in it. Really? Really interesting. I mean, I guess they are long. Case 3 or game 3 has the longest trials out of the 3 games. But I think for me it's just because there's just so much intensity at it. Like game 2 and game 3's trials are like neck and neck for me. They're so good. I think the reason why I like 3 more is because 3 doesn't have a single bad trial in my opinion, whereas 2 has the third trial with the wizard of Monomi or whatever. Like I did not like that. That one was bad. First game is great way to get people to series. Bad ending still. Yeah, the bad ending is my profile pic on Discord. Yeah, the first game is I think it's good because it's the first one. Like it starts off pretty basic, but it's the first one, so it's fine. Like it's understandably. I like Trial. No, that's my least favorite. Trial 3 in game 2 is hands down my least favorite. No, okay, that's not true. Okay, 2, 3, the one with the Wizard of Monomi and the arrows and then the bathrobe and all that stuff, that is very bad. It is the only case in Game 2 that I will say is really bad. And actively, it makes Game 2 worse than Game 3. Because I think that Game 3 doesn't have a single bad trial, honestly. I think all the trials in Game 3 are, like, beautiful. Whereas I would never want to replay the third trial in Game 2. I would never want to replay that. My least favorite trial of all time is the third one in Game 1. The one with the Robo Justice, and the Justice Hammers. That's hands down my least favorite one. I actively dislike that one. Like, I don't know. I want to make a video essay about why I dislike it. Like, there's so many reasons I dislike it. I was watching a video essay by, I believe their name was like Nezumi HD or something like that. They made a Danganronpa video essay, and they were like, "Oh, the third trial in Game 1 is so good." And I was like, "No, it's not. It's awful." What would you say is your favorite trial amongst the 3 games? 1, 3. Okay, that's true. That's true. But on the flip side, it kills Taka, while also Hifumi being more important than Taka, and Taka just doesn't get a send-off. I mean, that's one out of like 50 reasons why I dislike that case. Yeah, Nizumi VA, that's one. Where I think she said like, "Oh, I love the third trial in Game 1." I'm like, no, I vehemently, very, very vehemently disagree. My favorite trial among the 3 games. It's really hard, actually. I saw the title. Like, I watched the first 2 essays she made of Danganronpa, the first 2 games, and also the anime, and also the Ultra Despair Girls. I did not watch the V3 because the title was why V3 is a mess or something like that. I'm like, no, I don't want to watch that. It's 5 hours, and I don't like. I like V3. V3 is my favorite. I know I'm in the minority, probably, but I mean, I only started playing these games like 3 months ago in September, so I don't really have as much nostalgia as most other fans. Let me check actually. Which Danganronpa did she make a video on? Was it this one? Was it this one? The one that I'm doing right now? Fantastic. Wait, isn't Eden Project? Oh, it's just the prologue. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people play the prologue, and I kind of want to play it with a bigger group, but it's only prologue, and I'd rather wait until there's a full game. Right? But that might take years. That might take a year or two, so it's risky. The biggest really interesting. I might watch it then. Translation errors. There were translation errors. I don't actually remember if there were. Now, obviously, I couldn't tell because I'm not. I don't do too much research on the game, so I wouldn't know. The prologue is an entire trial. Nice. Yeah, no. I mean, my favorite. That's hard to offend. That's a really hard question, actually. I'm trying to think. What is my favorite? Yeah, this might be interesting, but my favorite is the second to last one in V3 with the whole you don't know who the murderer is and you don't know who the culprit is, right? That one is hands down my favorite, just because the entire time I was like, oh, it's so obvious where spoilers, but it's so obvious that Kokichi is gonna kill Kaido, or Kaido will kill Kokichi in the second to last trial. Like, it was so formulaic. I was like, one of them is gonna kill the other. And to have the entire trial be, you don't know who killed who, was like so amazing. It was like, because the entire time I was like, okay, Kokichi's gonna kill Kaido, or Kaido's gonna kill Kokichi. At the end of Case 5, the second to last one, that's gonna be the big twist. And I was expecting it since the very beginning. And to just have Case 5, the entire mystery is, you don't know who killed who. That was amazing. Right? That was amazing. That was, I know it's like pretty much the last, like, canonical, trial at the moment, with a murder and a culprit. But oh my god, it's so fucking good. Yeah, no, that's still my favorite to this day. I think if I were to rank the trials, all of the ones from Game 1 would be at the bottom, except for the fourth one with Sakura. I think that was the only one that's not at the complete bottom. Yeah, no, I think the only one that I think is good is Sakura, the one with Sakura. That's the only one that I was like, that's amazing. Whereas the second and third game are all at the top, except for the third trial in Game 2. That's the only one that's like at the bottom. Like, it's pretty much all of Game 2 and 3 at the top, and then all of Game 1 at the bottom. Pretty much, with very few exceptions. Yes, we love purple hair shenanigans. Yeah, I think Kokichi and Nagito are extremely overrated. Like, they're cool and they're funny and they're chaotic, but they're like, when I played the games, I was like, these are the guys with the massive fan bases. Like, really? Anyway, that's enough of a break. Let me adjust my my things. All right. Oh my god! I just kicked my internet. That is bad. Don't kick your internet, guys. Don't do that. It's bad. Have you ever made a trial tier list? No, actually. I wanted to do one with a bigger group, but I might do one now because playing Danganronpa 2 and 3 will take a while with the bigger group. They'll take until like June or July. So it's probably best to just do one for myself and then one of the bigger group, because like me and Daniel, who's the other guy, we want to do like a Great Ace Attorney tier list and like a investigations tier list, but we're trying to find the time to do it because with Christmas time we don't have a lot of free time where all of us are available. So the character tier list. That one's on hold because the first one like didn't get any views. So that one's on hold. I'm gonna wait till I build a bigger audience because I feel like that's like a really good video. But I want people to see it, of course. So anyway,
That's right, don't be too forceful with them.
I'm using the mouse. I should use the keyboard.
Tyra herself is more distressed than anything else.
Hey, second to the fact that it was a crime or forced assault, the trial isn't over yet, right? Now that we know the case, we need to find the true culprit, so let's not get excited just yet, children. Wait, what's this voice again? Fine, let's talk about this later, because the trial is the most important thing now. Akane, don't blame yourself too much, because in the end you survived. For the most part, I think that's the best outcome. Is it important to be alive? Ayami, thank you. Now then, let's reorganize the case back in Dai's words. Tomori tried to plan a killing a few days ago and she called Daira. The process. but the plan failed. She displayed this height. That's the whole story of the case.
Hey, you stay still. There's a bit of mental ferocity in there.
Now then, let's do a quick summary. First, the number of people involved in the case are 3. One is the victim, Kazuna Tamori. The next is the criminal who's not been identified yet. And the last one is the third party, Taira Kane. Tamori, who planned to leave here as soon as possible, planned a murder. Before even the motives came out, her rebellion was just an excuse for Tamori. And for the first time, she attempted to take Taira to join forces in this crime. If Tamori worked with someone, it would have been easy for her to escape. But Taira refused as expected. She tried to get rid of Taira. For the one behind a plan and leave no traces behind.
However, the tech missed, and in return there's an accident where the knife ended up stabbing Tamori while tangled up in the dark.
Tyra was surprised that she stabbed her, and then ran to the bathroom. But when she heard the announcement that the body was found, she went back to the power room, and there were things like the fire that she hadn't even done, so Connie was confused at the time.
So then in the end, the killer made use of Tyra's talent and put this blame on her in order to make her vote for her.
Yeah, there were 3 people involved, so the case was complicated as this. By the way, no matter what happened this far, this would mean that she's not the culprit of this case, right? But then, who's the real culprit?
The real culprit's identity?
Oh! Iranami, what is it?
Did you figure something out yet?
Nope, it's just amazing that Kurokawa was just very actively participating in the conversation. Are you serious?
I have to say, there's already hints about the real culprit.
What? Who is it?
Really? Who is it?
Huh?
In general, there's no one other than who does not have noticeable alibi other than Taira. In other words, it's possible for anyone to commit this crime. However, there's only one of us who led all the situation to their advantage. Yes, and very precisely, may I add.
Is there someone like that? Who on earth? Surely it's not Tyra.
There was someone who's taking advantage of the circumstance of this case with too ridiculous timing that it could imply a coincidence at first. Is it Kurokawa? Because he was with Taira at the time. So I'm guessing it's Kurokawa because he, or not Kurokawa, Kakeru because he was with, Taira at the time, right? Think about it. The fire was not caused by Taira. Then obviously the real culprit set the fire. But don't you think there's something amiss? When you leave a fire, the corpse would need to be burned, and you don't know about it when it could be found. But I thought Tano could have found it. Yes, Atano found it. Well, if that's the case, the wire matters too. Even if you install the wire trap as bait for a burnt flashlight in the corner, there's a possibility that no one will find it, and it could just end up there, right? But it didn't because... Huh? Isn't something a bit weird? Why does the sighting between the fire and the wire have in common? If you think about it, you'll see the answer. The person who led all situations to their own advantage. The person who led the case so that they could solve in their own accord. The only person in doubt. They're strong enough to instigate most of the incident. The first time noticed the fire and the wire trap. No, well, I have to stop thinking about that. The main thing is that they did this job. Okay, if you don't find out the truth, then we will die. Wait, what? I don't know. Is it Kakeru? Is it Kakeru? Is it? I don't... Guys, I'm stumped. I don't actually know who it could be. I don't even know what the prompt is? I have no idea. I am completely in the dark for this one. I'm gonna guess Kakeru, but like, I genuinely don't know. Dang it! Okay, is it Ayame? Oh my god, was my initial theory right that she tripped herself to make her look not sus? It's like, it wasn't me, I tripped on the wire, it couldn't be me. Oh, for fuck's sake. As Kinju said, there's only one person, or only someone who could move to the advantage. The person is you, Hatano. Now, what are you? Maida, did you get tired? The culprit was unaware that Hatano's leg. But what if Hatano's the culprit? She was aiming for her own leg! Nonsense! It'd be more reliable to say that I'm the one crazy!
This is quite true.
I need to lower my AC. My AC is really cold. Please don't mess with me, Maida, no matter what, Ayame-chan being the culprit is...
That's right. Kinjo, don't stand in. Say something. Maeda seems to be losing it now.
No, that incompetent made a very precise reasoning, don't you agree? The culprit is Ayame Hatano. It must be. I'm not exactly denying it, but I don't have a clear picture. Can you at least try to clarify why you believe so? It's because of a few reasons. Hatano is not a suspect. The truth culprit of this case is not strange to any of this. The reason is because Taira pulled the ceremony of the incident, and the killer was only a light maneuver in the scene. All of our alibis were also in the dark, and there was contradictions no matter who you put as the killer. However, that's why Hatano's actions were. Hatano's behavior was even more natural. What are you talking about?
The killer made an alibi trick by building a fire and finishing Tamori herself, in which Thyra couldn't. Until here, everyone understands, right? Then here, who was the first to discover the fire? What do you think?
That was... Hatano?
But there's no way to call someone a culprit just like that.
You shut up, you second-hand killer! It's not like that! And even though the corpse was found, the killer installed a wire trap as if aiming at someone. Well, who was the first person who discovered this?
That was also Hatano too.
Let me think. At best, she made an alibi trick. If someone else finds it first, there would be too many dangerous variables. But if you set a fire, you can create the best situation you want. Are you referring to the situation where the criminal herself is putting off the fire for the other people? That's right, because the original purpose of the killer's fire was to break the glass and heat it to make someone else think that the person escaped. She didn't get injured. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I've been saying, like, she tripped on the thing, and it was like, haha, I tripped on the thing, it wasn't me! But, like, no. The killer was with other people in that situation that would have their own alibi. Well, it's a crappy trick, so I didn't even doubt it from the beginning. I like Ray. Ray's awesome.
In addition, Hatano would have had enough time to install the wire, listening to Thyra's story. Tamori brought all the tools, so you can use them till the arms is dead.
Then, no way, but Ayame-chan...
Well, there must be something wrong with that. I mean, it could be a coincidence. Hatano's the culprit just like that.
Why is the person who picked up being silent, but the others are noisy? Hey, why are you quiet? Are you exercising your right to remain silent, or you think that this is a joke? Huh. It's just that it's so absurd that you left me speechless. I'm still standing here and I'm being treated like a criminal. I mean, this isn't funny, Ayame-chan. You can't be the culprit.
Oh, anyone gonna object to that?
Of course. You don't seem to realize it yet. I'll tell you why I can't be the killer. Oh, damn. Here we go. Here we go, friends. Let's see what happens. Inori's medical results, secret note, wire trap, burn fuse line.
Why can't you be the culprit?
Okay, it looks like you guys are missing one thing in particular. Tomorrow's time of death. Do you remember it? 9:30, right?
Time of death. Was not specified in the Monoguma file.
Ah, correct. 9:30 p.m. It said around that time, right?
Oh, is that weird? Yeah, around 9:30, I was putting fire with Kinjo and the others.
Accurately, that's true.
So, what happened?
Tamari might have told someone to meet at 9:30, and she was stabbed at Oh, wait, what? I read that as sunrise, so I was like, yeah, that's wrong. That was 10:30. It's sunrise. I didn't think that would be right. Stab someone in surprise. Why? I read that as sunrise, and I was like, it's not sunrise. The autopsy report says 10:30, but okay, I don't understand. I don't understand what I did. Hatane, is that really so? What? Is that your opinion, Hatano? Because the time of death is 9:30. The culprit killed Tomorrow by stabbing Tamori. Of course, Tamori's death is a stabbed neck. As a reminder, it must have been an instant death at the moment. But that's not the case. Huh? Even if you argue that Hatano's words are true at first glance, after putting some consideration circumstances, at the time, the killer was not already inside the Switchium.
Main is right. You have no choice but to, this is the problem we solved earlier, right? From the time her fire started to ignite, Tamori must have stabbed her with a knife.
Yes, otherwise the alibi trick of breaking a window remotely would be meaningless. But then what happened to Tamori's time of death? No matter how you think about it, Tamori's death at 9:30 p.m. makes no sense.
If you listen carefully, from here on out, the reason behind this is a little mixed meaning. Perhaps Tamori, before Hatano discovered the fire, it may have already been around 9 o'clock with a knife on her neck. What?
Super grotesque!
That's far-fetched, Maeda. Are you really thinking about it? Are you able to prove that a human being can live for 30 minutes with a throat pierced? I don't really believe it either, but I'm not saying this for no reason. There is evidence that Tamori survived this long. The first I came to think of was because of Inori. Thanks a lot.
Me?
That is when Inori started investigating, wasn't it? Remember what you said after examining Tamori's body.
What should I say? It's a terrible amount of bleeding. Humans die of excessive bleeding. No matter about 1/3 of their blood volume flows, but it's not about 1/3 as you can see. It's amazing that even this amount of blood came out. The wound neck is definitely fatal, but it should be calculated to some extent, and the amount of bleeding should have gradually decreased after the heart stops beating.
That means that you're saying something else produced the mass bleeding?
No, I can't confirm this in my own opinion. It's rare, but if your blood pressure is strong, the amount of bleeding increases. That's what I know for sure. But simply, there are individual differences. Well, have a lot of bleeding. In this case, means that it took a while before death. Thanks to this, Tamori must have died of very terrible pain.
Think about it. At 9:30, Tamori just had a stab by a knife on her neck. If she died, then we found it. The blood must have been spread out. Of course, when we discovered it, there was still a little bleeding, but most of this started to harden, and it's unnatural to say that such a deep liquid had been flowing after 9:30. It's true. That makes sense, but Maeda, you forget, Tamori's wound is not just the neck. Could it have flowed out of the stomach wound? Of course it's possible, but there's another proof that says she's been alive for a long time after being stabbed by in the neck. Tamori died in a blow as soon as the throat was pierced. There was a sign that never should have been here. Because Tamori knew who the real killer was, who killed other than Taira, such a mark was written by them. Another proof that Tamori was alive was... dying message. So it actually was not the maid, maybe. Yeah. So maybe the XXXX was actually like, not the maid. I don't know why she didn't just put not the maid, but whatever. The reason is because of the dying message.
Dying message? Didn't the story end earlier pointing to the maid word?
Yes, but when I came back to it, I could see something I didn't see before. There was a big X after the word maid. The meaning is correct, as we guessed before, not the maid.
Come to think of it, was it written by Tamori? As I thought, Taira wrote it as a self-act. It was the reason we found the dying message.
I mentioned it before, but after seeing the blood, I just went to the bathroom right away. I couldn't afford to think about that.
Oh, my throat. Yeah, it's not Taira. It's likely the former idea. Tamori wrote the word maid in her own blood to let us know. If that's the case, why is there an X next to it?
It was the criminal's own doing, but the reason the victim adds an X and writes not the maid.
Ah, I see. She tried to correct the dying message she wrote maid because there was another person who stabbed her neck while she was writing the letters.
Yes. If Tamori died immediately as soon as her throat was cut, there wouldn't be a correction on the dying message, as she would have left out its strength to muster.
Not even after the guy stabbed her neck, Will still was living, as much as being able to correct the message with all of his strength, while holding the knife on her throat!
How Tamori had a cut throat and was alive, that much I don't know, but the things I said now prove that Tamori was still alive, under these conditions. Therefore, even if Tamori's time of death was 9:30 p.m., there's no evidence that you can say that you're incapable of committing this crime. I think we're reaching the end, friends.
It can't be. This is a lie.
Ayami-chan, really? There's such a ridiculous story about being alive with a stabbed neck. Ayami-chan, please say something!
It's hard to believe, but humans are creatures that sometimes achieve phenomena beyond. It sometimes happens even in terror scenes. Nothing strange at all.
What then? Are you really the culprit?
I don't know why Haitana did this. If my reasoning was wrong, it would be really weird, but there are many situations. The more I think about Haitana as the culprit, the more it fits. Haitana, let me hear it from your own voice. The truth. Oh, shit. Wait, that's a girl? Next death, JPEG due to dehydration. Yeah, I am parched right now. My god, so much dialogue. Let me get some water.
Wait, I can't tolerate that Atano is the culprit. It's unacceptable.
Inori, I know it's hard to believe. I can't believe it either, so you have to look at Hatano's actions. You have to say it's so suspicious if it was her favor.
She's not suspicious. There's a reason I wasn't suspicious. I'll let you know what...
I need another water. Oh, gosh.
I'll let you know why Hatano is not the culprit.
That's what I get for using such high-pitched voices. That's my karma. Oh my gosh, this is the one where they changed the controls for like no reason. Okay,
Hatano's leg was hurt by the true killer. But Hatano is the culprit. Are you saying that she even aimed for her own leg?
oh shit.
The wire worked for a culprit who aimed at a random person. Hatano was unfortunately caught against Will.
What? Do you really think so? Even if you target an unknown person, it's meaningless if it's not found. No matter how you use a flashlight as bait, finding one in the short time is weird. It's weird too.
Just by chance. No normal person would look at their own body. The killer wants to get out of here. There's no point in hurting your own body. Hatano is not the culprit.
Yeah, she is. Why did I lose a star for that? I didn't deserve to lose a star for that. I'm sorry, Inori. I know this is... Inori's gonna be the next one dead, isn't she? One of the two next dead. There's gonna be 2 dead people next because obvious trend is obvious. There we go. Oh gosh. I think we're near the end, guys. At least of this. I mean, there might be a long like after the execution thing, but I think we're very near the end. The next dead will probably be both. Well, what if Inori is a guy? I mean, she's very similar to Chihiro. So. 3 out of 4 have been girls. Yeah, I'll probably be a guy. No. I mean, we don't know. No, I mean, it's pretty obvious that Hatano is going to be dead here, so we're nearing the end. Nori's argument is clear. The culprit won't hurt themselves, right?
Of course, isn't it? If you're a killer, you're not supposed to aim for yourself.
What if it was a calculated? If it was calculated to induce that thought.
What?
What are you talking about, Maida? Surely you don't mean... If you're a criminal, you can never hurt yourself. What if you were doing a self-play to deliberately draw that thought? Exactly, that's what I've been saying! That's what I've been saying! Otherwise, there's no gain for the killer to install the wire. They ended up murdering and finished the process, but after that, then they installed the wire and aimed at someone. It only adds suspicion. There's no benefit for the killer.
Maybe there's a reason to be put there, isn't there?
That's right. Okay, actually, the fact that Hatano is gonna die is super surprising because I thought she was gonna be like this game's Maki. So the fact that he's probably gonna be dead, like that actually blows my mind. Like I guess Akane was always gonna be the best girl, other than Rei. Rei's obviously the best girl, but the second best girl. Actually surprised me. I thought she would be like one of the ones to make the end. So the fact that she's the second murderer. Very surprising, and I like the subversion. I know this game was made in 2013, but I like how the maid character was not the killer in the second case, because obviously in V3 the maid character is the killer. I know they obviously didn't predict that. They obviously didn't know that, but I mean, still pretty cool subversion nonetheless. I don't want to see Inori die, but I don't want to see JPEG's voice die either. Oh yeah, no, Inori is not the hardest voice. The hardest voice, in my opinion, was Mitch, who's already dead. Who's the dude? His voice was the Kai voice. That was like definitely the hardest. That one was the one that destroyed my throat the most. So now that he's dead, it's actually so good for my voice. I can use this voice in like short bursts, but like if I do it too long, I'll lose my voice. Anyway, that's right. I'm sure there is. That's why Ayame-chan is not the culprit, and that's not the only thing. Even if the kill adds some reason, the installed wire is to target someone. Even so, how exactly do you intend to cut the leg tendon? Our stride length and calf size are all different. That's true. That's what I've been saying. Why does everyone assume they were targeting Hatane when it's like, it could have been anyone. It's like it wasn't targeted. It was oh my god. Cutting the tendon may not have been the purpose. Ayame-chan suffered a fatal injury because of bad luck. If that's the case, I wouldn't install a wire. You don't need to use the wires while holding the risk of your future. Then, I was aiming at Ayame-chan from the start. So I installed the wire exactly in the position of Ayame-chan's tendon. How do you know that? It is difficult to know the position of the tendon while without prior knowledge, but you install it while calculating the trap to trip over? Ah! The only one of us who has knowledge is a surgeon, Inori. Her own legs at the same time who knows more muscles of athletes than Hatano herself. That's true.
What? She can't be.
Inori, Hatano never caught in the trap because of bad luck. Because she was caught in a trap she installed, she was able to produce such a perfect tendon-cutting accident.
Ah!
Ooh, that was pretty good. It really is her! Why did Hatano?
Well, I'm the one who saw Hatano's wound. I can't believe that she made a wound so full of evil intention.
Ayame-chan can't be the culprit. I'd rather be the culprit even if I'm executed only for Ayame-chan.
I can't believe it. I wish it was all a lie. I wish it was all dreams. I wish my reasoning had been turned into a mess and wake up from this nightmare.
Is this how everything ends up?
You could see it like that. Overall, I have the same opinion as Maeda, but I want to hear at least the confession from her mouth, because I have to make sure.
Well, it's too late to argue at this point.
Ayame Tano, can I take your vote of silence and as your affirmation of your crime and end this already?
Wait, not Ayame-chan, it can't be her! After all, it's me who stabbed Tamori. I'm the one who gets executed. I'd rather do that. Ayame-chan is innocent.
Akane doesn't have to be executed.
Ayame-chan.
And, of course, not me either.
Ayame-chan!
Going to try last act,
It's not that. I just want to survive with Akane and leave this place. That's it.
Your crime's already logical, and there's nothing wrong. Do you think force will work?
I'm not convinced. If I'm the criminal, you haven't proved it without a doubt yet. Isn't the trial supposed to be won after you convince the criminal to admit their defeat?
You fool!
What are you trying to do? Does anyone know any evidence to satisfy this killer who feels like this, or whatever? It doesn't matter if I tell you, but wouldn't it be less fun?
Oh, come on, Ray. Help us, please. It's all over anyway. I want to play around while watching this futile struggle.
But there's no mystery to solve anymore. What are you planning to do now? Even if you say that, Ayami's words... So what if Ayami-chan is not saying they're the culprit?
Nevertheless.
It's hard, huh?
Okay, then. Let's organize the case from the beginning. This may not notice if something missed. Let's go ahead!
Go, where are we going? Stay still, you big crazy big guy!
One more. The definitive proof to convince Hatano that there's something left. If Hatano was convinced by saying this, if he's convinced us, how should I react? Hatano is a culprit. Should I accept that? Even so, I have no choice but to do it as long as I've come to this point. And then show them the proof of her crime. I don't remember. What's terminating talk shooting? What is that? Oh, is this just the rhythm game? Okay, this is just the rhythm game, right? Okay. Let's do this.
I think we're at the end. I don't think there's going to be any more testimony. So, very sad, but let's do this. I don't remember how to play this. I don't remember how to play this. Oh god, okay, I'm gonna die. I don't remember how to play this! Oh my gosh, that was stupid. That was stupid. That was stupid. I forgot how to play and I didn't read the instructions. Oh my god, I should have read the instructions. I feel so stupid. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. This is so much easier than I thought. Fucking hell. Oh shit! What the fuck? I don't like how slow the arrow keys are. It's a bit slow. Shit! Okay, I got it. Okay, there we go. Got it. You can't. Left side cut. Wait, side left cut. What? What? Side left. Side. What? Left side thigh tendon cut. Left side thigh tendon cut. Left side thigh. Okay, that was I like that because I don't know what the word meant. Because I didn't know the order to put the word. That was actually good. You know, I feel kind of stupid. I'm gonna tell you the secret. You know, fucking meat on the bone is the easiest thing ever. I don't know why so many people get confused with meat on the bone. That's the easiest one ever. But this one I struggled with. Meat on the bone was like really, really difficult for a lot of people for some reason, but for me it was easy. Like I got it right away. First I want to ask Tamori to be sure.
To me?
Of course. Where did Hatano say she was injured?
Her thigh, more precisely, left side wide leg laceration caused by hamstring injury, though.
Hey Maeda, why are you asking this for all of a sudden while dealing with me? Are you giving up after all? Inori, that hamstring refers to the muscle as important in keeping the leg straight, right? Where exactly is the location of that muscle?
Right, it's one of the 3 places that connects the hip to the leg. To put simply, it's a muscle that's widely distributed in the back half of the leg. That's it. What is the explanation for?
Don't talk about anything that doesn't match Maeda. Since Ayami-chan is innocent, there's no room for... Come on, Akane, relax. No, this is important. Very important, in fact. Inori's words just had a decisive clue that Hatano is a culprit. Everyone heard what Inori said, right? Hatano's injury is on the back muscle of the left thigh. Yeah, the back. But why did Hatano go forward to pick up a flashlight and the back of the thigh end up getting hurt?
What?
It's true, I only cared that Hatano was hurt, but I didn't think it was suspicious, but it's weird when you think about it. She stumbled forward and got the back of the leg hurt, that's...
Even if I fall back, my nose is breaking.
I guess that doesn't matter now.
I can't think of any reason but one. Hatano, from the very beginning on her own volition, she was caught deliberately in the trap to inflict a wound as fatal as possible. I think you're thinking of people struggling with meat on the bone in Hangman's Gambit. Yeah, that's the one. Because of how long it was. Was it long? I knew it was meat. I think it's just the order of the words. Like, for me, like, meat on a bone is just a thing that exists, so I knew what it was. But, I don't know. Anyway.
My god! Then it was entirely self-inflicted, really?
I don't know why he did that, but it may have been to pretend to be a victim and to be less suspicious as Mike. That's exactly what it is.
That can't be. No, something. There's got to be a mistake. Hatano.
I wish I was lying. Why this choice? If you want to get out of this game, then just lie! Why don't we make a conclusion now? I've wasted enough time, and I'm getting tired of various factors such as the vitality of a cockroach of Taira Kane and Tomori Kazuna, although I believe it's all over now.
No, no! Something is wrong. Ayami-chan would do this. I meant that Ayami-chan was never the type to kill.
The person who's driven as a criminal is still up there. Why are you upset? You just stay put.
Tyra, it's really hard to accept, but we have to accept the conclusions we've drawn. Otherwise, nothing will end and nothing will begin. Now then, let's finally do a final summary of all the events so far, so that everyone can accept the answers, so everyone can choose. Nope. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, we've done it. We're pretty much at the end now. Whoa. What is? Wait, what are we doing again? Okay. There we go. Okay, let's go back. So there's fire, and she had a wire, and she's like, I'm gonna kill Yuki because Yuki knows the mastermind. And then she started like peeing on her. No, she had a flashlight, and I didn't mean to grab that. How do you ungrab that? Okay. The culprit deliberately trips over the wire trap. Request. Here. So really, Tyra had really no choice. You know, she just kind of was invited, and she just so happened to. I like this comic style. It's really nice. So she's like, die, drop the flashlight, get stabbed. Oh shit. Wah. Run away. Blood. And someone saw her. Because now it's like, oh shit, I killed her. And then someone else came in, a Grey Naked Man, killed her. And then in blood, she saw a maid. Wait, what? No, she was bleeding to death. She wrote the word maid. Came in. She got stabbed. And so before she died, she added not the maid. And then looked at her dead. And then installed a wire trap. And then everyone was like, what the fuck? And then discovered the fire. And then she wrote not the maid. And then she tripped on her own wire trap just to be like, you know, haha, I'm a genius. Oh, thank God. That was fast. I don't think we need to read this, but I'll do it anyway. The start of the case begins at the first trial, ends at the second floor opens. It was late night on the second day after she got out. At this point, there was someone who stopped by and taking a shot for that purpose. Korean writing! She got some tools from the antique shop. The tools they brought this time were a fuse, lighter, and flashlight. More Korean writing. Surprisingly, this person's identity was Tomori, who was also the victim of this incident. Now we know, but Tomori had been planning this murder this time, even before we share her motives. All the tools she picked up earlier were tools that Tomori had procured in advance to use as murder, and as a result she died, and the real culprit of the case was one who used the tools that she prepared. However, on the morning of the third day, Tori, who stopped by the antique shop every time, must not have noticed that some items were already missing. Sadly, with 2 Ds, he didn't tell us what he thought. It was a simple mistake that could have been created confusion.
Boo!
So without anyone knowing, Tomori's murder plan proceeded slowly, and then Monokuma gives a motive. As everyone knows, his motive was to know through their secrets, but it was a joke that nobody cared about. Fucking hell. But only Tomori was different. Tomori thought she could use a motivational note, so she did step in. Man, that was right. Me, it was Operation New. The secret note of Yuki Maeda. I feel like the notes are gonna be important later. I don't even remember what they were, other than obviously Yuki Maeda as a mastermind. But they told Tyra to come with Tsuchiyama, and Tyra headed to the place without any doubt. Did I get that wrong? I got it right. Okay. I think I got everything right.
Taira seemed petty, but in fact she wasn't swayed. Tori expected this to happen, and after the second day honor, it's acting weak, she wanted to weaken our boundaries. The appearance of being lonely, the appearance of hesitation, the appearance of accepting tears. It was only a fake scene to kill even a little smoothie. That's the true nature of Tamori Izumi. We were all fooled by Tamori. Taira at the time, she wasn't at all, so she had to appear in the Dark Switchium. Hiya! There's Tamori, showed Taira a secret note and revealed a plan to kill me. Taira said that Tamori... Okay, you know what? Let's just skip this. We don't need to see it. We get it. We get it. Ah, no! Oh my god! You bitch. Oh my fucking god. Why don't you want to kill, you piece of shit? Oh my god. You're gonna fucking die! Die! I'll fucking kill you! Oh my god! Ah! Oh my god! You're psycho! Ah! Ah! Oh, I dropped the flashlight! I'm bleeding! Ah! I'm bleeding! What? ATC3? 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 Oh my god! Ah! I'm bleeding! Ah, I'm gonna put another X! I'm gonna put the maid! And then not the maid! Oh, fuck you, bitch! How dare you! I'm dying! No, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. I'll kill you. Ah, no! Oh my god, I'm dying! What the heck? OMG, I died! Holy heck. Ah! Whoa, use the shield. Perfect. No, I'm dying. I'm dying. Holy shit, how long have I been streaming? When in doubt, remember ATC3. Heck yeah. I'm actually going to a place called ATC tomorrow. So that's cool. I think it actually is called ATC3 now that I think about it. Alright, we're just gonna skip all this. We don't need nice, relaxing. Wow, this was a long case, but I'm glad it's finally over. It's very long. So yeah, honestly, I was not a fan of this game, but I changed my mind. I do like this game now. If any of you who played the game are still watching, I'm curious. Is it as long as this trial was so fucking long? Like, it did not need to be this long. It was, oh my god, so and it would be even longer if I didn't kind of cheese the first fifth or so, fourth or fifth or so, because I already played it, so I didn't need to do it again, and I didn't feel like it. I'm curious. Because without being able to save, that means that these sessions will be pretty long, and I don't want to be brain dead because these things wear me out. They wear me out. All right, we're almost done. I wonder how she's gonna be executed. How's what's her name? Ayami gonna be executed? She's a athlete, right? The other guy was like a soccer guy, so I wonder how she's gonna be killed. It's like I presume they wouldn't want to make it too similar, but I don't know. Oh my god! The entire time. Oh, this is nice art. I like this art. It's very nice. It's no one else other than you, Hatano Ayame. Complete.
How about Hatana? If you have anything to object, please do.
No, wait a minute. There's something wrong. It's not like this.
Really? What's not it? It's all decided. Shouldn't we see the end now? I agree with Ray.
No, it's not over. It can't be over.
But even if everything's correct, there's evidence I can't convince myself. Hatana's the killer who murdered Tamori that way.
Damn it, Dano! It's all over then.
No, Ayami-chan, please tell me that they're wrong.
It's all over. It's all over.
11 oh, this is the game. My god. We're gonna get a bunch of useless because you died more than once in the trial, you don't get any What? That's bullshit.
Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo! Oh, what, you're done? What the hell? You guys took so long that I was in the sleep at the middle of it! Nope, I never slept. Mr. Monokuma, did you sleep? Oh, no doubt.
I need to charge my fucking phone. Oh, it's so low on battery.
Okay, well, anyway, you guys seem to be coming to a conclusion, so it's okay to get to the voting now. Now then, you guys vote with a switch in front of your hands. As I said last time, we do not accept invalid votes, so press carefully. As a result of the voting, who will become the black end, and the answer will be correct answer or the wrong one. Now, what will happen?
Well, vote! Oh, let's see who ends up being killed. It is no other than Ayami Hatano! Oh!
Damn, that's unfair. Why is that unfair? Why is that unfair? It's not random. They voted for her, even though it's a slot machine.
It's amazing, you're correct. Mari Kazuno was terribly good. I like that by a ruthless blackened, which is that's the answer.
You get a medal. Oh, the medal. Is the stream behind? How far is it back in the stream? How far back is the stream, actually? I'm curious. I'm gonna quickly check. Shouldn't be that far behind. No, I'm pretty near. It's pretty good.
The answer. Did we do it? Did we get the culprit? Why is it the correct answer? I'm not too happy to guess this. Damn it!
Oh, by the way, the vote wasn't unanimous. Miss Tyra, no matter how much you wanted, voting on yourself, you don't want a suicide, okay?
The stream is pretty behind. It's pretty near. That's it.
Who would believe what you're saying? I can't admit. I won't admit.
Oh fuck! I just clicked the button.
It's a big deal, so be careful next time. Anyway, whatever you say, there's only one truth. But I said it right. I don't lie when it comes to class trials. Is this real? Is Betano really the killer? Of course she is. I guarantee this. You guys had the answer you came up with at the end, right? Denying this is nothing more than escape from reality.
It's a lie, right? Ayami-chan.
Only the judge was talking. Everyone couldn't even breathe. Because the result of the trial was so terrible. Miss Tyra played the role of accomplice, so the case was extremely extreme, but it's also because the incident happened late at night. Why? I ask why.
Why did a girl like that you kill her? You watch your mouth, Ayami-chan. You can't be true. How is Ayami-chan a killer?
We want to believe it, but...
Stop it, Akane. Any more than this, and it only make it worse. I can't hide it anymore.
What are you talking about, Ayami-chan? You can't hide it? Oh, if you say it like that, it makes you look like the culprit, you know.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Why are you apologizing? Why?
Tamori was killed by me.
What?
Yeah, well, you don't have to make another announcement because Monokuma already confirmed it.
Why did you have to kill even going so far as to breaking your own leg?
Your Monokuma voice and Noi voice are incredible.
That's right. If the answer we came up with is correct, doesn't mean that we all said that all our reasoning was correct.
We were asking to end the trial early so that we could heal your leg as soon as possible. If you're the killer, it doesn't make sense. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. I can't believe this.
Yeah, in the end you were also a murderer. It's surprising, but the word unexpected doesn't apply to criminals. Because even outside the walls, there are piles of criminals who are doing heinous things with dismal faces.
Why did you do it?
Please answer us. Why did you do that?
That's obvious. It's because I want to get out of here. Huh? It's not obvious. Other than that, there's no reason to commit a murder. To get out of here and seek my freedom, I wanted to return to my usual daily living. That's why everyone had no choice but to sympathize. It was just the choice of murder as a means. Huh? Oh my god!
What did you just say?
Huh. You finally got my plan. I thought it was perfect because I could use Taira Akane. No! Hatano!
What? In the end, you were just the same person as Higa!
Why was that Korean for a second?
This is what nature is after all. Nobody can judge just by looks. Now I must know the evil face that committed this murder.
Oh, you caught me. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! This is Hatano's true nature? She wanted to get out of here, and for that reason she killed Tomori? Really? That's all? Something doesn't feel right! As Kinjo said, I should judge by appearance. This might be what Hatano really looks like, but what is this deep pain inside my head?
I can't see you with the eyes open anymore. Let's just end it.
Ended? You mean the execution?
Yeah, you were that kind of person, Hatano! For what the hell did we do this? Damn it! Oh, what did I trust for?
Monokuma, get it started.
Now wait a second, can we finish things like this? Can we really send Hatano like this?
But Maeda, look at her. You may be right, but whatever you say to her won't work.
Ha! Execution! Unfortunate for me, it was a waste. Hatano, is that really you? Wait, Hatano, is that really you? Are you saying you were pretending to be a human being? Yes, this is the real me. I thought you guys were stupid. You're so stupid, you couldn't figure it out. My tricks. But I guess you weren't so bad after all. Ha ha ha!
What did you say? Hey, please stop, Hatano. If I look at Hatano's appearance any more than this, I'll go crazy.
Hatano, you really don't have regrets? Are you satisfied with your actions? Of course, it's my execution. Come on. If you say regret, I couldn't get out of here. That's all I regret.
Lies.
What?
You wanted to get out of here. It's a lie.
What? You think you know me, don't you? It's not a lie. I did murder because I wanted to get out of here. That's all.
If you wanted to leave this place, you wouldn't have cut your own leg.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Hatano did murder. That's correct, but there must have been another reason. You acting as a villain, but your body is trembling, Hatano.
Curses.
Then Hatano, we just saw she was just acting?
You mean she's acting crazy on purpose? So why'd she really kill?
Kurokawa, I can't. Hatano. After saying that, Hatano's appearance returned to normal. At that moment, I felt the pain disappearing from my mind, and the sense of incongruity just before was gone. My hands are already dirty, and it might sound like an excuse, but please let me tell you, this is how I committed my murder. I was running down the second floor corridor at the time of the incident, as you guessed. At the time, I saw Akane running somewhere. She was going in such a hurry, I tried to talk, but then I realized Akane's body was covered in blood. I went to the power room where Akane had come out with no doubt. I found that there's something had happened inside the switchium. I took a flashlight in a hurry to check the condition inside, and Tomori was dying. There's a knife stuck in her stomach, as you all said.
Then why did you kill her there? You could have thought of a way to call the others and let Tomori live!
Because that was not the case.
It was not the case?
According to the facts I've seen, when I discovered her, Tomori was almost dead. I knew she wasn't dead because she was breathing hard, but that was it. She was already on the brink of death. That was until she got killed by you. I was worried, anxious, scared. If Tomori dies, Akane becomes the killer. It was a scary thought. I wanted to throw that thought away. What? At the time, I really wanted to think about it. That kind and good-natured Akane, why would she stab Tomori? I learned that it was an accident, though, before the trial, but at the same time, she had no idea. In my head, I just went like this because I only thought about Akane becoming the black end of this case. I just thought I couldn't leave her alone. I couldn't leave my friend alone while knowing everything, throwing everything away for the sake of survival. Wait a minute, that's the reason Hatano committed murder was... Ayame-chan! Because of me to release me from the black end? I just couldn't stay put and watch Akane being executed for pretending I didn't see it. I also wanted to call Inori to heal Tomori, but if Tomori's breathing goes out while I go to get Inori, then Akane would have been executed, without fail, due to my mistake in judgment. I couldn't allow that to happen. What? You. Then from the very beginning, you were thinking of dying instead of Daira. Yeah, she wanted to save her friend. It's very sad, actually.
And including the cut on the tendon?
All of that was to protect Taira?
This is the truth. I couldn't just say I didn't know my friend's crime. A sad tragedy born from friendship. For a while, no one could speak. Inside the courtroom, only Taira's wailing was heard, the only voice ringing in our ears. Was that really the only reason? Yeah. It's a commendable act to lay down one's life for others. It's not possible without some courage. In that aspect, you deserve to be recognized. But if those were the only intentions to do that, it would not have been necessary to go to a trial like this, right? Even if you reveal the facts to everyone except the execution, your intentions do not change. But at the time of the trial, your appearance became as if you looked desperate.
Hey, Mikharu, if you won't say anything more to the town, I won't let it stand, even if you're a woman!
I'm not scared of you, idiot, and shut up. I'm talking with Ayame Hatano right now. No, it's okay. Call me Kobashikawa. Sure. Mikharu, that was something else.
What else was there?
And tell you this as it would sound like an excuse if I said the first time. As Mikharu pointed out, doing this for Akane may as well have just been the pretext.
What?
I'll tell you everything. I can't just be said here. There was no darkness in my heart. Somewhere in my mind, it was like, it's okay because it was for Akane, but there was also the desire to get out of this place. It must have existed in my mind at one point.
It did? Oh, but you leave your leg like this.
This was the meaning of an apology to you guys if I succeeded in escaping. And if my leg was paralyzed, everything is already too late.
What are you saying?
Motive. The first motive that we got when Maki was murdered. The outside world. I saw there was a terrible word that couldn't even run properly.
Huh? How is that possible?
So in the end, the initial motive was the driving force too. Other than me, my coworkers and rivals, they can't even walk anymore. But if that's the case, then what's the use of getting out of here with my legs fine? So how did that happen?
Hatano, what happened? I thought that video was just manipulation, and I thought Hatano would be the first to run non-stop and never be fooled.
I know. I just wanted to check if it was real. Until I saw my own eyes, I was nervous, and every day it drove me crazy. This wasn't recent. From the time Maki, I've been running around in my head. I had nightmares every night. I was always confused when I was with her. All that can be said of me is the fact that something had gone blank. I wanted to see it with my own eyes. No one objected to Hatano. The feeling Hatano felt was exactly the same, because I still remember my family. When I was alone, I could stay still because of anxiety. After all, every breath was about the motive again and again. We were vigilant about the new motive called the secret note, but the motive I was given the first time, no matter how many new motives came out, it did not disappear. The intense image was clearly stuck in our minds. I understand the feeling, but you were weird. I don't feel a strong will like Mitsuhiro Higa. The desire to go outside.
Was it a conflict?
Conflict!
Will you lose us for the chance to live outside? Would you accept death for your dear friend Tyra? You in conflict, weren't you, Atano?
It wasn't as big as that, but by the time Maeda appointed me as the culprit, I was already given up on escaping, after everything that was revealed. But the reason I got ugly and struggled at the end, it was because of Akane. I was relieved to learn that it was only an accident that Akane stabbed Tamori. During the trial, because I knew Akane was the way I knew her, even though I was driven as a culprit, Akane tried to deny my crime more severely. Then, to me, the culprit to prevent me from being executed. I'm the one who betrayed you all and committed murder. I'm a little happy inside. Like I wanted Akane not to die. She has the same mind too. More than that, how disappointed Akane would be if I admitted the crime. Not to mention, Maeda and Kinjo couldn't be beaten.
Why are you smiling?
Huh? Are you angry, Akane? I knew you'd be disappointed, but I'm sorry.
Why, you did this because of someone like me?
How can I laugh? Akane asked something very strange. Thanks to me, Akane is able to survive safely. Is there anything more simple than this?
Hatano. Oh, damn it.
In the end, I'm an idiot who... Still, I'm satisfied I could have saved at least Akane. I feel somewhat relieved. Although my dream ends here. You guys don't make the same mistake like me. Go after your best dreams you believe in. I chose to protect my friend rather than my dream. Now I'll say goodbye to this world. But at least I have no regrets.
Don't say goodbye or end it like that. It'll make you sound so ominous.
It happens even if you don't say it.
Monokuma.
Well, I understand the time situation, but it's taking too long. And look, if this is a game, you have to think about the person who plays it.
Shut up, Monokuma!
I don't know what Mr. Donna thought was circumstances caused the murder. The important thing is the result. In the end, the fact that you killed Mr. Mori doesn't change one bit. Murder means when the order has been broken. For the blackened who has broken it, an appropriate punishment is necessary.
Yes, I'm to be punished. You take the sin and pay penalty for it. Yep, you will be missed, Ayame. I can't watch, but the live needs views. Yep. I'm sad. I thought Ayame was gonna be like Maki, but now she's gonna die.
Boo, I'm confident in attitude. I don't like that. It's different from Yika-kun. But for Mr. Tano and Miss Tyra, it's whatever. In the end, the cause was that you wanted to go out, right?
Hey!
Why, Tano said a little while ago, say it with her own mouth. She was conflicted because she wanted to go out. Shut up!
Shut up! You were the one who created this whole situation itself. What are you saying?
What am I saying? Are you that stupid? Boo! If you forget the outside world, this wouldn't happen. You just need to live comfortably here, so if you want to get out, you have to go through a murder case. You should know this already.
Stop spouting nonsense. Go ahead, disgusting bear.
Fine, I won't meddle with you guys anymore. It's also because midnight are best, so let's start. The heart is racing. Punishment time! I prepared a very special punishment for Ayame Hatano, the ultimate sprinter, who is the black end of this case.
Everyone, remember to get along.
No, wait a minute, Ayame-chan, please. Oh, there's still so many things I haven't told you. Ayame-chan.
Let's go, all out!
Ayame-chan, because of me, because of a fool like me, I stabbed someone by accident, and I didn't know any cleanup. I also just bothered you. I made the scene. Don't go. I'm going to die. All I need to do is die. Monokuma, wait.
It's punishment time!
Akane, I want you to be alive. Alive.
Wait, what?
Here we go. Let's do this. Couldn't play movie. Movie play. What?
Couldn't play movie? It said couldn't.
Okay, never mind. Don't do that. Don't scare me.
Boo!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Her chest is really big. I just realized that. Are they on a watermelon? She didn't clean up anything from the scene, so much for the ultimate mate. Oh! Oh fuck. Oh my god. Ultimate Sprinter dismantling sports day. Image not found! What?!
Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. Oh my god. Holy fuck.
Yahoo! This is the thrilling feeling of endorphins rising. It's fantastic profit.
Ayame-chan, Ayame. No! It's too much flesh, blood, Natano!
No, I don't think I can hold it anymore.
Tana was executed so much cruelty, so mercilessly. I found myself closing my mouth to endure the vomit that had received in my throat. For her colleagues and her best friend, Tana willingly gave up her life. How many people can do that in the world? That's the kind of person she was. Goodbye, Hatano.
Evil, ugly, it's not a dream. How long do I have to continue in this nightmare? That's up to you guys. It's a nightmare if you guys forget only the outside world and live in harmony here. You're happy and you don't know what to do.
You mentioned this in the first time of trial as well. Forget the outside world. You keep emphasizing the words. What is the purpose? What's the reason you want for keeping us inside?
If I tell you that, it's a major spoiler. I might transform into a wave of protest.
Shut up, you bastard! Why do you do this and why? Tell us the reason!
Wouldn't be desperate to kill each other without knowing that.
Let's ask something different. The cost of entering the execution of this school is nothing but ordinary, absolutely impossible. What the hell are you? Where does this organization come from?
There are things you were curious about, huh? Good, then would you like a special service? Everything that comes to school from the beginning, it was all here. It was just modified a tiny bit. I tried so hard to make you guys feel amazing despair, and you guys ignored my warnings. Truly sad.
You're so noisy. What is despair? Is it so fun to play with a person's life?
Huh? Do you know what I'm doing this simply to enjoy it? Well, it's true at some point, although I'm actually enjoying it. You guys don't know how important it is all this. Woohoo! No clue at all.
What are you talking about?
Nothing you need to know, and if you're curious, do your own research and find out. After all, it's written in the school rules. Investigation is always free to do. Well, this is it. After doing a brilliant execution, I woke up because I'm feeling so worked up. But if I don't sleep, it's dangerous because I might sleep all day tomorrow. Boo-hoo! Of course, everyone did a good job. It seems to be a good despair finale. So at this point, the class trial is over. Good night.
How many people left? 11? I know there's 11 people left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After Monokuma disappeared, only Tyra is sobbing. Sounds continue for the trial grounds. I feel like it would go crazy too. It's indescribably evil feeling, a feeling of despair beyond reason. Well, so much for sleeping tonight. Yeah, it's brutal. Tremendous pressure, but I cannot give up here. I have to move forward for the sake of our dead friends. Even though a thought in my head, my body would not move or follow. Can we really get out of here? The second trial is over. 4 people have lost their lives. Who will be next? Is it me?
Ayame-chan.
Tyra, calm down. Everyone is sad.
It's all because of me. Kazuna-chan died because of me. Ayame-chan also died because of me. That's right, isn't it? All because of me. All because of me. All because of me.
Reprimanding for yourself. It's all too well that it wasn't because of Tyra, but I just couldn't tell her anything. It's hard. It's too hard to put yourself up, but taking care of others would be a real sainthood. All we can do for Tyra is to let her cry freely without interruption. To be able to complain such difficult feelings, it could have been me instead.
It's ugly and noisy.
What?
Yeah, it's all because of you. I know well enough. If you feel guilty like that, write a will and commit suicide already.
Fucking hell, Tsurugi. What the hell is wrong with you?
Hey, what do you say, Kinjo? Say it again! It's better to get behind a bitch blackened like you.
Blackened?
Kinjo, you crazy? Why are you saying all this stuff?
I hate this the most. In my true sense, a blackened is subtly and convicted of innocence, to avoid the law.
Blackened, you mean Tyra?
Is there anyone else who fits?
Stop! This is bullshit! How many times has it been revealed that the stabbing Tyra did to Mori was an accident?
Is that really what you say? It's someone who just lost a friend after death.
An accident? Of course it was. Kazuna Tamori started it all. However, who made the final blows, no matter the pretext, must be punished.
I hate this sprite. He looks so sleazy.
The two were punished and killed, right? Tyra Kane, who was at the heart of the case, more than this, is alive and clean from this. Have you forgotten? Even if this woman had killed Tamori in an accident, in the class trial, Akane Tyra made a false statement to hide her crimes.
Dude, this copy's so unhinged all of a sudden. Yeah, okay, so, I don't think you saw the first chapter, this is the second chapter, but in the first chapter, the cop was like, kind of a bro, but at the very end he was like, yeah, fuck that guy, piece of shit, fucking murderers, I don't like any fucking murderers. They're just as bad as Monokuma. Which is a big surprise. Now it's like not as surprising because like he's already done this. But yeah, this guy, he's unhinged. Like he's a very lawful kind of guy. Lawful, a little too lawful, honestly.
What would have happened if we were caught in the lies? It's terrible to imagine. Directly or indirectly, Tyra Kane almost put us at risk.
But she couldn't help if she knew. Tyra knew she was guilty and she knew. She'd be executed if she told the truth.
And she shouldn't have done that in the first place. No matter how much of an accident it was, you'd think it makes sense to go and wash the blood to destroy evidence as you stabbed Tamori. A girl who's willing to say that they're innocent. Isn't it normal to at least support Tamori and give her first aid or call Tamori as soon as possible?
Why is my monitor shaking? What the heck? It's shaking. Anyway.
They do have a point.
Please think of Tyra. The accident may have happened and a rescue might not have occurred because she was in a state of panic.
No, I'm confident of this. If Tyra Kane really was the Blackened, it's certain for a fact that she would try to trick us with selfish thoughts.
Stop talking! Kinjo, you bastard! I'm not gonna tolerate this anymore!
Oi! Calm down, Kaboxer! Get your fist down, manly boy!
You guys need to look at things objectively. What she did, it's wrong in every sense. There's still a lot to talk about, but I don't think it's the right time when everyone is on edge and confused as it is now. It's late today, so go to bed. I'll talk to you all tomorrow morning.
Oh shit. You're just fucking off.
Wait, dude! If you want to come talk to me, then stop! Hey, you bastard! Are you gonna leave us like that? Hey!
Why is Kinjo doing this? It's like Kinjo's creating a separation between us. So what are we gonna do now?
Is Tyra going to recover? Losing a loved one is a very difficult feeling.
That's right. Tyra, are you okay?
I'm sorry. 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 I'm sorry.
Tyra, it's good now. Let's all rest for today. I don't feel good after a class trial. It's already late. Near dawn. Go sleep. Let's do what Kurakawa suggests. Honestly, I can't afford to think right now. We'll listen to Kinjo tomorrow. Today we're going to sleep.
Okay, I feel like we have more to do this. The more harder we have to work. Everyone have a good night's sleep well.
Being in such a situation is unusual in itself, but the current situation was much more than the first trial. Being in such a situation is unusual in itself, but the current situation was much more than the first trial. Kinjo, who should lead, everyone seems to be getting twisted more and more, and our friends start to lose their lives one by one. What can I do at times like these? Play around with everyone and relax while learning about them? Follow my own dreams? Right now, I think it's impossible for anything to happen. I have no more power to think anymore. Let's sleep for today. I returned to my room. When I left the courtroom and returned to my dormitory, I greeted some of my friends and tried to chat a little, but everyone seemed to have no energy. That's no wonder. It only passed 3 or 4 hours before I returned to my room, but within those 3 or 4 hours, we lost very precious things. It feels like it's been years since then. The stiff dorm bed that couldn't be comfortable is now feeling better than anything else. Tired. Sigh. A desperate situation in which we taste the despair of our death of our friends and do not know whether we will be able to stand up again. What kind of despair awaits us for tomorrow? Now I don't even think there's hope anywhere. Now I've only passed the second class trial, but this is not the end. The despair surrounding us was approaching, involving us deeper and deeper. Fuck. Oh, jail cell?
Hey, hello, I don't know if you're comfortable. Don't you feel comfortable? Oh, it'd be weird if you were tied up in public like this, but if you're comfortable... No way, it's really a true maso, but you're not, right? I can't bring a meal again today. Your appearance is still there, so take good care of your health till then. Boo-hoo! By the way, who could have thought you could lead like this? I'm really sorry for being like this and having to lock you up. In fact, it would have been nice if I let everyone stay with you, too. Your body's one that cannot age, isn't it? Still hot, huh? I like it. It'll be alright when the time comes. By the time, how many people survive? Ha! Huh? What? I getcha. It's because that woman you love is still alive. There's nothing to worry.
It's Ray, isn't it? It's not the clown girl. It could be... fuck, what's her name? Kumakara? The spirit medium girl. It's not Inori. I don't think it's Inori, at least. It has to be Ray or Kumakara. I'm willing to bet it's Ray, just because Ray seems to be very important. But I don't know. It could also be Kumakara, or whatever her name is, because she's also setting out to be kind of important, so we'll see.
I'll go there then, because if I'm not watching, I don't know what those guys will try to pull, so see you next time!
The natural balance between dreams and bonds! It is officially over. My goodness. Survivors left 11. Very sad, but I'm glad it's over. My word, that was exhausting. But there you go, friends. Wait, I saved, right? How did I leave? I wanna check if I saved. So we're just gonna. I mean, I'm just gonna kind of skim through this. I just want to see if it's saved, because obviously if it didn't save, I'll be upset. Look at these are brutal images. Oh my god. Holy. Man, they didn't really show much of her, but I mean. Yeah, we're not gonna do chapter 3 right now, because obviously I'm tired. We're probably gonna come back on maybe Tuesday. Tuesday morning for Americans. Tuesday night for me. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you, JustFan. A lot of... You can hear the exhaustion in my voice. I didn't think it would be this long, honestly. I thought it would be, like, at worst, like, an hour and a half. But, I mean, this was 3.5 hours. Okay. I just want to see if it's saved. Okay, let's go. Oh, right, we can save here. I'll save there as well, just in case it didn't save, just so I have 2 saves. Yeah, let's leave. So thank you, everyone, for watching. This was a lot of fun. I actually do enjoy this game now, and I'm actually really excited to play the next one. I hope it is shorter. Yeah, no, it was a very fun stream. You know what? I'll boost the audio for this just because this music's nice, even though it's loud as hell. Let's lower it a bit. Yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday, I guess. I'm gonna go like drink like water now. I'm so thirsty. What? Okay. Now, before we go, just one question: who do you? I mean, I don't know how many of you are left, but who's you guys' favorite character? Mine is, even though she didn't do a lot today, other than be sassy, mine is still Ray, the redhead or the ginger teacher. She's still my favorite character. But that's only because I'm weird. Like I know you're not supposed to like her. She's kind of mean, and she has like no redeeming qualities, but she's cool. I like her. She reminds me of Byakuya, who is my second favorite character. So. Ugh. I like the Spirit Girl. Yeah, the Spirit Girl's cool. She's like the what's it called? The ghost girls from Pokemon. Which I think, you know, if this came out in 2013. Yeah, that makes because I know that in X and Y, Pokemon X and Y, there was like a creepy ghost girl who was pretty popular. So maybe that's why her design is like that. But yeah, no, I mean it's pretty fun. Are you not maid waifu? Well, sassy cop. It's pretty cool. I hope she does literally anything next. Yeah, she hasn't done much. I'm sure. Her and the priest guy will. One of them will kill the other. That's my prediction. I'm not American. I don't live in America, and I'm not American. I am a Filipino, living in the Philippines. Alright. Well, this was loads of fun. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye, everyone.